It's time. What's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody?
Iowa.
Welcome to the Wizard Hall, Null York City Z-team. We are hot in the middle of a beautiful set of circumstances in which this team is trying to track down a character from the prologue. A bunch of exciting things have happened that we'll get into in a second. But let's go around and do these introductions first, please.
Hi, I'm Tyler, and apparently I'm Toby Flenderson.
I'm Lily. I got a dash of some accountants, but the chaotic horniness of Phyllis.
My name is Jensen. I am the back corner, and that's Angela, Kevin, and Oscar. And I play Daisy Jane.
And I'm Rosie, and clearly we are Creed and Todd, and we shall bring to the table all of the things you wish not to hear.
Yeah, and I'm Peter Schmidt, and I'm the DM, and apparently I'm a lot of Andy and Dwight, which is like, bad and good. So,
Which is which we'll never know.
Yeah, that's up to you, the viewer at home. So if you missed the last episode, like I said, a bunch of exciting, saucy things happened. People had a almost erotic encounter with a bartender to procure some information, and then you all went to a hookah bar where you ate a bunch of falafel. You two got high off of the deep weed hookah. Todd was invisible the whole time, and Bobbi kept thinking it was a ghost. And
Very scared of
I
ghosts.
think I managed to steal that hookah.
Yes.
more specifically, you did on your way out, and
With
you all
my
went to karaoke. Now, the
body.
reason you were at the hookah bar is because you're trying to track down Dang Rusty, a character from the Null York City prologue, played by Tyler Boss, aka Lance over here. We'll just we can swap out the characters like on and off like that. Beautiful. The reason they're trying to track down Dang Rusty relates to the prisoner who warped time a little bit in the season finale of season 1, also was part of the prologue. So you all discovered through the 5 Diamond Door bartender that was almost an erotic encounter that Dang Rusty works at the Iron Curtain VHS and Horn Shop, which was converted into a nice ritzy cafe that lies Magnus, who sadly can't be here today. I think he has a business thing going on, that he discovered was a Russo Corp front. You learned all of this, and then a mysterious Agent Carter, who said that they were from, I'll pop that on screen, who said that they were from the Department of Defense, subcontracted by Lockheed Aerospace and Psychiatrics, as well as General Electric and Motors, which he described as the ABC agencies. He met you all and basically just intimidated you all and wanted to learn why you were talking about Dang Rusty. And then through some other third-party hacking lies, Cyberdeck found the names of you, Lance, you, Bobbi, as well as Lies himself. Todd, you were invisible the whole time and they never saw you. And Daisy Chain, they have no idea who you were because you and Lies never officially exchanged comm codes and information, so they couldn't strip it off of Lies' deck. The other person you met in that encounter was Brick, who was the assistant to Agent Carter, which was implied that Brick was another person. They said that there's 4 of you, but they still think that the 2 of them can take you. And with that, you found out that Dang Rusty, from Carter, that Dang Rusty is coming into work 3 hours from your current time. And so you all decided to go sing karaoke. Can't remember what songs you all sang. Doesn't really matter, but the point is, you've all been doing karaoke, and I think why don't we just fast forward it, unless there's some shit you guys want to talk about, to your appointment with the Iron Curtain and head host Clarissa. Okay, so yeah, let's take it away, everybody. Let me swap out music.
And head host.
Clarissa. Let me swap on some images. Now, do we want to go straight to the Iron Curtain, or do we want to check in first?
Well, I feel like perhaps we should just have a bit of a plan, because I don't know if we just want to bum rush this man while ordering some food that's too expensive.
You are so wise, milady.
Thank you. I like to speak from the place of my wise adult self.
Oh, it radiates
It's a
off of
lifelong
you.
journey.
in my opinion, maybe we go, we feel it out, we get a feel for what this guy's like, and then we kind of try to hang around till the end of his shift to get him afterwards. Bring him back over to that bar he likes with that bartender that kept showing me penises from the internet. Wonderful place, by the way, the internet. You see so much there.
Right, I should specify that, your mission is to get Dang Rusty and then interview Dang Rusty in a way that Schema from New Cambridge Analytica will be able to, watch and potentially ask questions as well.
Did Lies, even though he's slipping out for this instance, I'm assuming he set some sort of something up.
So Lies left after singing one song at karaoke because the paranoia at having his deck hacked during the conversation with Agent Carter set him on edge. He wanted to go home, check all of his shit, but he did promise that he would be paying attention to your comm links for any weird shit that happens. So
we're pretty much keyed in. We're gonna be recording whatever conversation we have with this individual. Is to be expected, right?
Yeah. I think that makes sense.
I think if you got into a comm link, if you told him, he would set something up directly with Schema
to help watch what's
you.
going on. Yeah. Right. All right. Okay.
So the plan is to, after a point, get in touch with them and say, "Hey, we got similar interests. Would you like to talk after and your shift is over? Maybe perhaps buy you a few drinks, and then we'll already have the recording apparatus set up."
Perhaps. I mean, if we think he's going to be a problem, I can twist his arm a little bit, and
Alright.
just
Would
get
you
him
like
out of there.
Todd to be?
I don't want Todd to do anything.
All right.
Perhaps Todd's invisibility is one of our greatest assets. This man Carter didn't even.
You're the only one not on their radar right now.
In all his braggadocio, didn't even notice the man.
That's what I'm saying. We have the leg up.
I mean, you
clearly.
both thought he was a ghost, so.
Well,
I mean,
We
hey.
were high as balls.
they were a little
That's
bonked
true.
out on goofballs. But
That's true, yeah. So are you guys all just paying the bill at the karaoke place while you talk about this? I mean,
Not
you're,
Todd.
you're a
and
couple
I'm
blocks out.
convincing you not to.
Oh,
Oh,
something might be going
I've
on.
already left. I'm standing outside.
I think Lance is singing "I'm Too Sexy" for my shirt while the three of us are discussing this.
Yeah, we're
So-
still in our private
I'm
room.
Listen,
too
you don't
sexy
have to
for
pay
my
for these things. You could just
shirt.
leave.
I can. Okay.
We could just leave.
We're leaving.
We don't have to pay. They have to catch us if they want
It
to
is
pay.
kind of
Guys,
the
I'm
Todd
gonna
and
need
Lance
y'all to
special to
stop
now just
doing
not
this.
pay.
Let's
Yeah.
just go.
Yeah.
Todd, no, you're done with the fucking petty thievery.
I'm
This
already
is over.
running.
Oh, I go stealth.
I'm already in a
right
dead
after
on
she
heat.
says that
All
to
right,
me.
let me get athletics plus finesse from you, and let me get stealth plus finesse from you.
You're gonna make me pay this bill. I'm reminded.
Bobby, these boys ain't got no respect.
I keep getting put with them, and I just don't
I'm
know
a
why.
feminist, m'lady, and I feel that we're all
Voice
equal.
your disapproval.
Responsible
Voice
for
your
the bill.
You
disapproval. He
say
cares
as
about
you're
your
invisible in
opinion.
the room and taking off your clothes so that you're not just a floating
Oh,
hat
I
in
don't
pants.
have to take them
Honestly,
off. I
if
just
there was another guy, Todd,
Just
that was
the
maybe
pants.
even here, I'm just thinking about how much I don't admire his lack of responsibility for the goods that he and services that he consumes.
All
It's
right,
just
I'm gonna
antithetical to
immediately
our
go
economies.
uninvisible directly behind her, and
Do you put your
now
pants
I
back on
offer
clothes? And your
no,
clothes, so
but
you're just nude now.
but I'll stand behind her for the lady's sensibility, and I'll say, "All right, fine, I'll pay the entire bill."
I didn't. That wasn't what I was saying.
Where do you keep your money? In your pants on the ground? Do you have to scrounge, bending over at the waist, scrounging for your
I think tucked into the brim of the silly hat could be an option.
Yeah.
perhaps.
Honestly, I don't.
I guess it'd be your
We must
comm
have some
code.
kind
It'd
of
be your
credit
comm
card,
link.
right?
Well, yeah.
Don't
it'd
we
be
have microchip credit cards at
It'd
this
be
point?
your comm link has all that pay information, but the
Yeah.
question is, where do you keep your comm link? Or is your comm link?
In my brain.
Oh, so you could just think about paying and it pays the bill.
I think.
I was
so-
thinking about paying.
So the person goes like,
So all you got to do is make him think about paying.
I would
Hey,
say,
think about paying some
milady,
money.
I will someday teach you of the true libertarian code. That is, you
Goods
should
and services,
but
checks
for
and
your
balances.
dignity, I will pay.
What
the
is
bill.
it?
So
what's it in
the
the
person
end?
behind the counter-
Supply and demand.
wearing an apron. They're classically ugly. Like not even that there's no neck. It's just the neck devolves into shoulders in this
In your
hunched
face.
way that is formlessly old. They look at you like a toad, and they look at the amount of money that comes up on a data pad, and then they point at a laminated poster on the wall that says no nudity, no sex acts. There will be a $200 fine for each one. And then they turn around and go, give me the money.
Can I just make the lower half of my body invisible?
No, it's all or nothing, baby. Give it to me. You pay. You knew the money.
Okay, well,
This is
I
based on
paid
a-
the main bill, right?
Goes.
Well, the whole bill is with the $400.
Okay,
so
now I
it's,
want to go invisible.
So it's
again.
$40 plus the. God damn it. Okay, so they vault over and they start feeling around with grabby hands, trying to grab at you. Can I get because you were can I get stealth plus finesse -4 from you just because they were looking right at you? So it's like, did I pay the whole bill? Well, no, not quite.
And then
And also, you put your.
4.
All right, so they're grabbing around and you're deftly moving around the grabby hands. You're like, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you. But they don't find you.
I love this character.
And you're out the door before they go. And they see the door go and they go, yeah, another one got away. And then they turn around and go, they slide and like almost like a wall of skin cover up the door and say, you two broads are gonna pay for the naked man. And you're gonna pay for him.
Now we gotta pay even more.
All right, so I'm gonna.
That's
You're
four.
saying they're still trapped in the room,
Yep.
but I'm right outside of it,
You're right
naked
outside.
and stealth.
Yeah.
Just goes to show.
Can you give me a willpower plus logic to see if you remember to get your pants? Because you already
It's
lost
all right.
the
I
blazer.
bought a 12-pack of Breakaway. I don't need
It just
the...
means you're naked for the rest of the time
Sir,
we're out
I'm
here.
sorry. Ma'am, I'm sorry. Bobby, do you want to split it?
No, what are you talking about? The naked man already paid. He just gave you his
Give me
com
deception
code.
plus charm. Will plus logic.
2 hits.
We'll come back to this. I need to know.
1.
One, yeah, you do not. You see through the door behind the skin wall that the pants are on the ground. How many successes did you get?
2.
All right, let me just roll.
Shit, I broke away too fast.
I got 3. He goes,
Now
no,
pants.
no, I wasn't born yesterday. You gotta give me the money. And they walk over and they pick up the pants. They tuck it into their apron.
So they walked away from the door now?
Yes, I guess they did.
All right,
Walk
so I
over.
grab Daisy's arm and we run out of there.
Okay.
Oh, we out.
All right, can you give me a finesse plus athletics at -3 for pulling
I think
Daisy
that leaves
chain?
me with nothing.
Does it actually give you no
I
dice
have
then?
3 die. I have 2 athletics and 1 finesse.
Okay, so I want you to roll 1 dice.
Okay.
This is to see if you critically fail.
Okay. Hey, I got a hit.
You got a hit. That just means
Hey.
nothing. So, yeah, you get sideways halfway through the door, and then they
Can I
close
help?
it
Can I
on
help at
you,
all?
on your like they close it halfway on you, and Daisy, you're still inside. They go, I'm gonna need that money.
How much is the bill? I don't want to.
$400.
Wait, but it was 200 for nudity. There was no sex acts accomplished.
Okay, persuasion plus charm.
That's just true.
Yeah, that's why it's
Alright.
persuasion plus charm.
Mm-hmm. That's 5 fucking dice.
All right.
1 hits. Damn it.
Let's see. I got 1 hit. They go, all right, I believe you. I don't think you guys would have sex with that, so just $200, please.
Can I just attempt to stealth grab both of them and drag them out of there?
You're slammed like in the door.
Yeah.
So I think no.
And
I
the
mean, if you
door
want to
is
do it without
covered
care for whether Bobby gets hurt,
in
sure.
skin.
I mean, I don't care. That one. I've
Well,
got-
but Daisy's fully inside.
So I can either drag Bobby out.
Or
Alright,
try
I'm
to
gonna-
knock
no,
the
no,
door
I'm
open.
gonna-
You
I'm
could
gonna-
kick
I'm
the
gonna-
door open.
All right, no.
Can I just throw some money at them? Okay, I'll pull it out of the brim of my, I don't know, ass crack.
And just like throw it around the corner.
I'm
I'm
just
guessing
gonna-
you still have your hat.
Listen,
what are you gonna do? You're gonna.
No,
I'm
no,
making
let's see how this.
fat lawyer bucks and like the.
I mean, you've. I don't think you have. I mean, you're a sovereign citizen. Do you really have cash on you, or are you all just debit and credit in cartel coin? Come on.
I mean,
Beam your payment to the man then.
Since the new.
I mean, if you want, you could like try to ram the door open. This is like an old weird frog person.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
I mean, you
Let's,
don't. I get no one wants to pay the bill. This poor person.
I attempted to pay the bill. They got pissed about my nudity. Now we're in this.
Well, you attempted to pay the bill and got nude, which was a violation of the law. You're in violation of the law. Pay the fee or your life is forfeit. Pay, fuck, strength plus athletics then, to ram this goddamn door open.
Stop running out of bills so we stop having to do this.
I attempted to pay. I got 3 hits.
All right.
I guess you could say we're Kate Bush because we're running up that bill.
I
All right, yeah. You,
Wow.
what did you kick the door?
I'm
Ram
making
the
a
door?
deal with
What do you do?
frogs.
I rammed the door. I
Okay,
tried to ram
the
the
frog lady goes, oh, geez, and falls down on their face on the ground as the door gets slammed open.
Now I'd like to grab both women, like.
I'm gonna.
You want to get out of that?
Oh yeah, as I feel that hand around my waist, I grab it and grab the wrist and I cast Force 6 Shatter.
Wait,
Come on, I'm trying to get you out of the
My distraction has been created.
Force 6.
All right, I'll do force 4.
Force 4. Okay.
Force 4.
Give me
I'll do force
sensitivity
4.
plus psychomancy. Over here, I need a soak test, but remember, you're not wearing any armor. Do you have Ortho skin? You have Ortho skin, don't you? Wait, let me see your character sheet.
I believe I have.
No, your primary sheet. You have chameleon skin,
That's
yeah.
running out in the first place.
Okay, so your soak is 9, I think, because you have something that's increasing your. Why is your soak 9? Wait, yeah, give me your other sheet. Sorry, give me the other sheet.
Probably because I'm wearing just my skin.
Yeah,
And,
you have
Skin.
palm link, muscle toner.
See, the fact that I can cast Shatter at force 6 without taking
Quit
any stun
shattering
damage
my world.
creates an
Oh, you
opportunity for me
Do
to.
it all the time. Do it
So
all the
you are
time.
just rolling. Why is it 9? That doesn't make any sense. It should just be your body. Sorry, I'm just double checking. So if you got hit in the skull, you'd be rolling more dice. But because this is on your arm, okay. I'll let you do 2 things. Do you want to try to pull out of the way of the hand grab, or no? Because you're grabbing. You can't do that. Just roll 3 dice for me. What'd you get on your?
I got 5, so I have 4 hits.
So 4 hits. Okay, so that's a potential 8 damage going down. You're rolling 3 dice to defend against it.
No hit.
Okay, do you want to roll luck, or are you just gonna take 8 damage flat?
Am I gonna I still don't understand how damage is dealt out here. Is that gonna kill me?
I don't think it's gonna kill you, but it's gonna hurt you really, really badly.
You're one off being knocked out.
Okay, so you get hit. Your arm like spasms. It goes up and down your arm. Some of your new muscles deflate. So the arm that you grab Bobbi with, we'll say it's your non-cyber arm, is now noticeably skinnier and shittier. It'll pump. The muscles will pump back in, but you're gonna take 8 damage. So can you show Rosie how to mark that down, Jensen?
Is that stun damage?
No, that's 8 physical damage.
Oh shit. Okay,
As
that's
as your
crazy.
muscles crack and are wounded
Okay,
horribly.
Wait, so what's this old damage?
I don't think there was
erase
any.
it,
old
because
damage.
that was from the shatter we did last time that we basically just said, don't worry about that shatter.
Okay. So Mark.
I can cast heal on you later if you're nice to me.
Mark starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here, I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7, 8.
You go around.
You're
so-
literally 1 away from being knocked out, and
Yep.
now you have to take -2.
And you
to
take
everything.
-2 to all actions because of injuries, because you were injured really badly. So Todd, I hope you learned a lesson. Bobby, what do you say about this? As Todd
Don't
drops
touch
you
him.
on the ground.
Stop
just
running
Todd.
out on the fucking bills!
Yeah, you're down on your knees and crying.
I
because of this.
just attempted to pay.
No, you didn't. You ran out again.
I tried to pay.
Yeah,
You
squealing
tried to
like a little
charge me
pay pig.
the
I see
additional
how it is.
charge. I paid.
Yeah.
I was fucking
Okay,
All right.
Frog Lady's back on her feet with a wooden
Run,
baseball
run,
bat,
let's
holding
go,
in front
let's
of your
go,
head. It's
run.
like, you better pay the bill, I'll crack your brains in.
There, now we all run.
You're,
All right, we're running.
You're on your knees. Okay, give me finesse plus athletics. You two can get away, no problem. They're
Okay.
looking at naked ass Todd over here.
Naked ass Todd.
Finesse plus athletics, -2.
Todd.
I got 5 hits.
Okay, so
When
you
will
managed to
we
get up
learn?
and sprint away. You're invisible again. Todd, actually, I should have said, because Todd was technically invisible the whole time, so you can grab it, but I should have given you negatives. Roll 2 more dice to see if you heal, if you didn't get damage for all that.
Just 2?
Just 2.
No hits.
Okay, so you took all 8 damage. Great.
All right.
Okay, so Todd is deeply wounded. Todd, your pants are gone. I'm gonna say you still have your hat if you want it. And you guys are like 4 blocks away from this place. Now,
All right, I
Lance,
still-
you're already there.
I was
or
going to say,
outside.
how many blocks away am I?
I think you're right outside.
Okay,
Okay.
because I left a while ago.
Yeah.
Did I
so,
manage to
At
carry
top
her
speed.
out? Because my intention was to shepherd the women
I think
out
I
of
helped
harm.
Well, you,
You know,
did
I'm gonna
drop onto the
say-
ground because of the damage
No,
you took. Because the
I kept running after Todd was shattered.
Yeah,
I
'cause
don't want to be.
if
no
your
part of
damage
this.
you take is higher than your body, you're knocked on the ground.
Well,
so,
can I split off from them and attempt to heal myself? I do.
I
have-
can heal you. I can heal you.
Oh yeah, I'm not coming to you.
Okay, so you want to arrive late and you want to heal.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you can absolutely run into a corner or invisible, like behind a car. You know, classic P position between 2 vehicles.
Yeah.
And if you want to do it, yeah, give me medicine plus logic. Remember, you take a -2 because of your injury. I have to ask though, are you rolling a med kit bonus on that? Because where are you holding a med kit?
Cannot hold it.
Right, so you're
assume.
just do not add any
So-
bonuses you have underneath your medicine score.
Okay. 6
So you're only wearing 4 dice. Do you want to roll luck on this? I don't know. It's crazy.
I never roll my luck. I always forget. So I hit rule 6.
Rule of 6, but now you're just rolling your luck because you already rolled. You need to roll it before otherwise. What's your luck score?
2.
So you're just rolling 2 dice, yeah, with rule of 6 on.
That's 2 hits.
Okay, so heal 2 damage. All right, so Lance, you're there. Mm-hmm. What do you do? Before everybody else? What do you do?
Well, I mean, I guess I'm gonna go in because I got buzzed on my phone from Clarissa. She explained it all.
Yeah. So when you step in, Clarissa looks at you and goes, hello, can I get your name, please? Put up Clarissa on the screen.
My name's Lance. We met earlier.
I'm sorry, I don't remember. Do you have a reservation?
I do.
Could you please, what is your, what was your phone number, please?
It was 1,
Uh-huh.
2,
Yeah.
3,
Okay, yeah.
4,
Right, okay, 4.
5.
All right, that's 5.
Is it 6?
Okay, 6. All right, that's 6. Okay.
That's it.
Oh, okay, cool. Right, the first 6 letters of the alphabet, right. Okay. So it says here that you're coming in with 5, and I only see you.
Oh,
is this
there-
like a joke where you like eat for 5, or is it like?
No, I mean I can't. But no, they're coming.
Okay.
They're
All
they're
right.
just outside.
So I'm gonna have to ask you to wait outside, and I'm just gonna have to bump you a little down if somebody else shows up because we kind of need the entire party here before we
Oh, okay.
do
well,
the thing.
There's only 4 of
Okay.
us now.
Oh, there's only 4 of you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really great. It's going to do great for my tip. Wow,
Well,
thanks.
oh.
Thanks, Lance. Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks, Lance.
I
That's
guess-
great.
all right.
Okay. So I'm gonna
Okay.
add a 40% gratuity to the check, just no problem, okay? Just to make sure I make my money back. Thanks, Lance.
Oh,
Okay, I guess why don't you wait outside until the rest of your hog friends arrive, okay?
Hog?
Oh! Clarissa shades them all. My God.
Okay, well, you could go outside. We do a whole packed
Shades.
room thing, and you're kind of take up a lot of space, so you can go outside. Thanks,
okay,
Lance. Thank you.
and I wander
Thanks,
outside,
Lance.
sort of
Thanks,
unsure of myself.
Thanks, Lance.
Okay, you're welcome.
And
You're
you two
welcome.
arrive a little bit after
Yeah.
that,
Yeah,
right?
come up.
And
I'll show up. I'm still invisible.
you would kind of have
Do
to
I
be.
have
This-
my pants?
No, they were put in
Did you
Frog
buy-
Lady's blouse.
Did you buy
And-
some pants?
Apron.
What?
Did you steal some pants?
I mean, if
think
I
you
went to
did.
heal myself, I suppose I could go pick up.
Where would you steal pants from?
Pants store.
Modelo's.
A dollar store. Have you been to dollar stores?
You're
They
gonna go
have
to a dollar
pants?
store and buy some sweatpants?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're gonna get into this restaurant if you're looking.
Give me
like
research.
that.
Give me research plus intuition with your -2 for injury to see if you think to get some pants.
All right.
I assume you're just gonna be invisible the whole time.
Right. So you're gonna have. So that means you're going down to 3 people at the Iron Curtain.
Oh, great.
Yeah. It's fine.
Marissa.
I'll
Probably not. Research
I'll
is
grease
down.
the wheels. I'll grease the wheels. It's like 2 under the
Okay.
skill thing.
All right. So Lance. So the 3 of you are here. You just like waiting.
No, we go inside. I think we go inside.
Where's Todd?
He got fresh again.
Oh, hi, Lance.
So
What's
he's
up? I
injured.
only see 3 people, and you said 4.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to ask you and your friends to wait outside.
No, and I go to her and I say,
No, we booked for 5.
I'm gonna- yeah, you know what? I'll cast a force 4 influence on her to be
Okay.
like, oh no, we're all here. Our party's here.
Okay.
The reservation was
All
for
right,
3.
give me sensitivity plus. I think that's biohacking.
It is.
And I would like to appear directly behind Lance, still in stealth, and say,
I'm right here. Yes.
Oh, hey Todd.
3 hits.
Nice
hits,
pants.
And then can you roll drain on that?
"No, I have none.
None?
No."
I think
I'm
you
na-
roll.
I'm
I
invisible.
think you
Oh.
what you roll is
Behind you.
willpower plus logic, and then the number of successes you get negates damage
What,
that you
can't
would
feel
take. Is your willpower plus logic only 4?
Sure
I think
is.
it. You know what? I think it might be willpower plus composure. Then can you roll that for me instead? We'll have to double check and roll
Still
this.
1 hit.
Okay, so can you? What's the formula? What's the force formula on influence?
It's minus.
So that means you took and you rolled 1 hit, so you take 2 stun damage. Okay. So you feel a little cold as you cast the spell, but Clarissa goes, Oh my God, Lance, I'm so sorry. I forgot to count. It is clearly all 4 of you are here. Okay.
That was so funny. I forgot to count. Oh my God, that's what they said in Iowa.
I'm the one who does the snarky things here.
Sorry,
I don't know who you are.
your voice is just so distinctive. I couldn't help but do an impression.
Okay, that's cool. So, here, you can have this table next to the fireplace that doesn't work with the mantle on top. It has photos of the person who originally owned the porn shop, all of their children. So you got that.
That's the enemy of my man Portney Shinwell and his own brood.
Okay, you can do like your own thing once I'm done explaining the specials and stuff.
Sorry.
Okay. So we offer a sick waffle, and we also offer a sick bacon that we put on the side of that waffle. That's the special right now. Otherwise, we've got alcohol, we've got beer. And
You got
that's
Calarossi?
basically-
You got wine?
No, we don't do wine because wine's kind of out right now. Wine is such a Times Square thing, you know? Anyway, so I'll leave you guys deciding whether you want the bacon or the waffle and whether you want some beer. And I'll be back later. Okay, bye. Bye, Lance.
Bye, Clarissa.
So Clarissa just backs away from you, melding into the space. Can I get a perception plus intuition from all of you? Remember, you're taking -2s on everything, Todd, because you're injured. Actually, wait. You actually might only be taking... You're only taking a negative... No, you're still taking a -2. Yeah.
Is this a visual perception test?
Yes.
3. Sorry, willpower.
9.
Perception plus, sorry.
What the
That's almost enough to see Todd the one time he was a ghost. Perception plus intuition.
I got a solid 4. Oh, not a 9.
We're
3 hits.
perceiving out here.
Calm
So
down.
when you look around, outside of the mantle full of the pictures of children, it is like row upon row of porn videos, like old school VHS porn videos, all along the walls. Basically, there's this right where you are, next to this mantle.
Oh, yeah,
There's a
Nail
plant in
and
the
Fork.
corner, and then there's a window. But this place isn't very big. It's maybe 15 by 12, and then there's like a door to there's like a little bit of like a bar counter, and then a door that goes into a kitchen back there. You can presume there's a bathroom back there too. This place is packed, but it is packed mostly with, and I'll pop them on screen, with sort of like brusque-looking dudes, and not like what you'd
Not
expect
brunch
a
crowd.
5 p.m. Well, it is 5 p.m. on a Wednesday, so I don't know if that's a brunch crowd, but it is still like not for this area what you would expect. You
What
know,
kind
it
of,
looks like the people that you see at Johnny's Cafe. You know, guys with big foreheads, broad, thin to broad noses. You know, they've got bad hair. They've got a lot of chains. They're wearing tracksuits, and what they keep doing is they keep saying the names of various porns to like Clarissa or whoever, and then gives them like they get a VHS tape, and then they give a wad of cash to Clarissa, who then goes and wanders into the back, and then they kind of sit there for a little bit, smoke a cigarette, have a conversation, and then they leave, and then almost immediately more people come in. Looking around, there seems to be like maybe 2 other tables. There may be 2 other tables that have people in their 20s or 30s. These guys are all in their 40s and 50s, and they're gesturing a lot as they're talking. All right.
What kind of table were we seated at?
I think you
we're
were just,
by the mantle.
yeah, you were sat as just like
It's not a booth. It's a table.
no, it's just like a wooden, probably sourced from a farmhouse kind of table. All the chairs are mismatched.
Yep. With 4 available seats at it. So I guess
Well, there
Todd,
was a 5th one
Yeah.
That Clarissa took away with
Todd's
a big
gonna-
smile that doesn't extend to the eyes looking at Todd.
I'm going to position myself
Lance.
in that, I guess, head of the table position wherever there was the 5th chair, and
Fourth chair?
touch you on the arm, like so you're aware.
I mean, I see
There's
you.
only 3 of
I
us here.
rolled
I
9.
guess so. In this case, you're quite aware of
I'm
my
aware
presence.
of everything.
But just to make sure,
Okay.
I'm trying to position myself, around. In
All right,
a,
all right,
Can you
so-
give me your stealth plus finesse? Also, remember you're taking -2 on this.
All right, the weird one's here, right?
Huh?
Todd, he's here.
Yeah, he's right there.
All right.
3.
Okay, yeah.
What? You can see him?
Yeah, you
Is
can.
it?
He's
All
right
right,
there.
here, have him stick out his arm. Todd, stick out your
I'm
arm.
gonna slap your hand over.
Okay, I grab it and I cast a force 4 heal on you.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, you can't. After first aid is attempted, you can't heal a wound.
Oh.
You can't cast heal. So the
Oh,
way
really?
it works is
What a bit
you
of
can only
kindness.
attempt to heal every wound one time, except if you cast heal, you can then do first aid. But if you
you
do
can't
first
do
aid, you
first aid,
cannot do
then
heal.
heal?
Yep. So unfortunately, and it's only 1 wound at a time. So this big one, that could have helped, but unfortunately, you touch it and then you're like,
Can I do prophylaxis instead?
Prophylaxis? Yeah, you can. I don't think prophylaxis will help because I think prophylaxis
Like a drug?
it stops you from being affected by drugs or alcohol, including like combat
Oh, I
drugs.
thought
you
it
choose
was
to
Sounds like a
take.
curse.
Okay, I thought it was like, was for like damage too, like resist, or is that resist pain? Is that what I'm thinking of? Not
Resist
prophylaxis.
pain?
Like a
Well,
resist pain, not
if you cast
prophylaxis.
resist pain,
Yeah.
you could potentially give Todd back. You could maybe reduce the negatives Todd's facing.
Cool. Could I do resist pain instead of?
Yeah, absolutely. What
instead
force
of,
do you want to cast it at?
Do it at 4.
Force 4? Okay. Give me, what is it? Biohacking plus sensitivity? Okay, great. And what's the, what is it? F minus 4 on that? Okay, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. 6
Kind
hits,
of
so 4
afraid
hits.
of Bobby.
Okay, so you got 4 hits, so that is that's net hits for you. So now you effectively ignore 8 points of damage. Do not erase them because you're still injured. But what it means is that you are no longer facing any negatives. In fact, you could take another. You would need
He's
to
goofy,
take
but we need him in
5
top
more
shape for
damage.
this. We don't know how shit's
Basically,
gonna
for
go
you
down.
to start feeling pain, you would have to be knocked unconscious before you would start feeling pain. Right now.
Amazing.
Oh, Bobby, what'd you just do?
You know, like the old doctors that would willy-nilly prescribe opiates.
William Nilliam. I'm familiar with him.
Yeah. William Nilliam prescribed tons of opiates.
Oh
in his
yes,
day.
that. Yeah, he was responsible for the crisis down in what, like 2017 or something.
Somewhere around there, yeah. So yeah, I just I'm William Nilliam to Todd right now.
I'm gonna
All
make
right.
a noise from my invisible state, and I'm gonna go.
All
You
right.
hear that?
So,
All right, so-
Clarissa comes back up and she's like, "Okay, so did you decide what you all wanted?"
I think I'm gonna have the blue waffle, and your biggest glass of milk.
Okay, that's fine. We usually use the milk to make the pancakes, but I guess I can get a pitcher for you. Okay, what about you?
I'll do the Eggo My Eggo special, the fried egg over an Eggo waffle.
You made that up.
No, that's on the menu right here. Give me a
There's
fried
no-
egg over an Eggo waffle.
Can you give me persuasion plus charm? Because
you
Clarissa
fucking do
deliberately didn't give you a menu, but we're gonna see what happens.
Honestly, this would be fire.
Yep.
3 hits.
Okay, I guess I'll fucking make you an egg on top of a goddamn waffle. Usually we also only use the eggs for the waffles, but...
And the biggest beer you have, please.
Okay, I'll bring you the shoe full of beer. What do you want?
Da shoe.
Oh, what kind of shoe is it?
It's a big glass shell.
Oh, I'll have a shoe, and I'll have a waffle, and I'll have the bacon.
Guys,
You know, it's probably the only time I'm ever gonna be here, and I hear this place so trendy, got great reviews. Might as well try everything once.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks. Okay, so that's a blue waffle, and with the milk, that's an egg on top of a fucking waffle, 2 boot beers, and the bacon and the waffle for you. Thank you for making my life normal, sweetie. Fuck both of you. And then, then as she's taking a step away, you hear the jingle of the door open, and then pulling on the apron, disheveled and walking through, is of course the mark you're here for is Dang Rusty, who's coming in. And Clarissa turns around and goes, "Dang, you can't be late all the time. I can't work half the
Clarissa,
living."
please, it is fucking first thing in the morning. If you could just bring it, you're at an 11, and I need you at about a 9, and I know that's all you can manage.
It's fucking 7 p.m. at this point. Dang,
Well,
you're
you-
supposed to be here before this. We've got cash in the back, and I'm not supposed to count it.
Okay, well,
been here
goddamn.
all day by myself. You're
What,
supposed to be
you
here
failed
3
math
years.
class? It's fine. Okay, Clarissa, if you could just, all right.
I opened
Is this about 2
restaurant
nights
because I thought it
ago?
would give me freedom, and instead I just have to deal with fuckers all day.
Look,
Holy
if it's
shit,
about,
Clarissa owns the restaurant. You just
That's what.
Yeah,
that's
plot
what's
twist.
implied. She's a business owner.
Clarissa, if this
Hashtag
is,
women-owned
if
businesses.
this is about
Yeah,
last
hashtag women
week
on point.
when, you know,
Poor
I
fronts.
made that,
Can you come back, sorry.
if this is about last week when I had a couple when I said those things to you, and I didn't mean it. You're a very comely lady.
Dang, I would stop calling me comely. I would fucking fire your whole body. If I fucking could, I would cancel you into a fucking river grape. And I fucking hate that I fucking can't because you're a bad worker. You're fucking handsome, and it honestly brings me down a peg. And you fucking forget what the menu is. We sell 3 things, dang.
Well, 3 things can be complicated for some people, and I'm just saying maybe make it 2. And you know what? I know you're mad right now, but I tell you what, Claire, it's gonna be just fine, all right, sweetie? And I glint my tooth at her.
Can you give me persuasion plus charm?
Oh, you
Can I get
bet.
an empathy plus intuition from you, Todd?
Dang's become extremely powerful.
Too dang powerful. And are we overhearing this?
Oh, that'd be a hot
conversation?
4 hits.
You got a hot 4. Clarissa blushes, looks down, and goes, "I should fucking fire you."
Yeah. Yeah, you should, girl.
Clarissa on her back foot.
Clarissa kicks her toes a little bit and goes, "Well, get in the back. You're late."
All right, you know you like me in the back.
And then,
Oh.
oh my god! And then as you walk, she goes, "Dang!" And then you walk away, and then Clarissa looks around, everybody, sees everybody watching, and goes "Take a fucking picture, post it on Instagram. Fuck all of you." And then storms off in the back and says, "I'm going in the back for business. It's not because he went back there." She goes, "Actually, I have to clean stuff up at the bar." She walks up to the bar and doesn't go in the back. So yeah, you all overheard and saw that entire exchange.
All right.
I'm gonna
I
switch
got
back to
2
Lance.
hits as Todd. Empathy vision.
So you saw some fucking game there,
Yeah.
and I think
recognized
next
game.
time you try to pull a seduction, I'm gonna give you a +2 on that because I think you learned a couple things watching the effortlessness of Dang. Maybe you have a small epiphany of, do I try too hard? I don't know. Let's see if that takes. But
Wait, is that Dang from the Dang Rusty How to Date Women series?
can I get a intuition
different
plus
one.
academics from? Also, can I get an intuition plus academics from all 4 of you? Yeah, intuition plus academics because we're doing a pop culture test.
Nice.
You have
I got 1
0
hit.
dice to roll.
All right, so with those 2 hits,
You have no intuition?
5.
You have no intuition?
With intuition.
What do I look
academics.
like?
so okay, so wait, 5, 2.
I have no dice.
stupidest
What?
Okay, so
I
you
got
get
1.
nothing.
I
All
didn't
right,
do.
so this is a pop culture roll. You exactly what you thought. You're like, that guy's famous from the Dang Rusty Dates People online show.
It's a, it's about how to date women, mostly through fear tactics.
You both remember, especially from Lies talking about it, that Dang Rusty is the Penn Station maniac, and you both remember that he drove a car into Penn Station and killed a bunch of cops. You, however, remember the entire thing. Apparently, you're a selective news junkie because you're you remember. Maybe it's because you also like Toby Flenderson, like a mystery.
Yeah.
Lance says you remember the body count. You remember that a bunch of people were shot too, so people think it's a conspiracy. How could it be that all of those cops were shot in the back with a heavy machine gun and then run over by a car when everybody knows Dang Rusty just had a submachine gun incapable of cutting through that many people that easily? You believe that there was
There
a
must have been
second
2
shooter.
shooters.
Second
A
shooter.
shooter.
There was
There
a second shooter.
And you also believe, why was it that the train platforms were locked down before the car came through? Was this a flag? And that's what, to you, you might be part of that conspiracy that thinks this one, because after the Penn Station attack, a lot of public transit things were given over to Lockhart Security instead of NYPD LLC. So there are people out there that think this one was 9/11/3.
Yeah.
It was another false flag.
9/3/11. Amber is the color of your
So I don't know
terrorism.
if you're at least aware of this. I don't know if you know this, but you're deeply aware of the deepest levels of conspiracy involving Dang Rusty.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you looked it up after Lies brought it up, and that's why you never talked about it before.
Right.
But you
All right.
definitely know it now.
Yeah, and
Well,
I'm,
he
and
doesn't-
I'm, and I'm not going to
perhaps he-
share this here because I feel uncomfortable.
Perhaps he
about
doesn't know if
Yep.
Lies is, trustworthy or if he's on the level.
it. Yeah.
I wonder if Lance and Lies met through
We better
New
trust him.
Reddit.
He's got
And
my
this one
years
keep-
before
Yeah,
we
nude
started
it.
working together.
This one keeps talking about being a sovereign citizen, but I don't know.
Did I or did I not get you all out of jail?
I think my height got us out of jail.
You're absolutely
Oh,
incorrect.
so I don't know. Right. I remember him from the New York Post. And I remember I came up with a
it's the
pretty
Penn
funny
Station man.
I came up with a pretty funny New York Post title last time, but I don't remember it.
That's okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, no, it's a Penn Station maniac. He's not a pickup artist. He's not a loser like you. He's the fucking Penn Station
So you
maniac.
think he's
That's why
still a
we-
maniac?
He doesn't seem that maniacal to me. He
Is
seems like
mania
Did you see him
a
glint
state
that
of
tooth?
being? I saw him glint that damn tooth, and
to
that
me-
seemed maniacal to me.
To me, he. I'm mirroring Daisy's voice now. To me, he just seemed like classic Schmo. These guys, you see, they sweet talking. They try to get themselves out of a situation. It usually works because they're handsome. He's very handsome.
I'm glad, Bobby, that you got a good head on your shoulders because I don't know what I'd do without you.
So, we have our invisible friend here. Perhaps he could go back and scope the scene and see if there's a way to get Rusty out of here before his shift is done.
Oh my God, get back in there, Todd. This is what we need you for.
Well, I guess I hear both these women say that, and
You're off.
I
Come back and
ignore
report
you.
back. You come back and you
I
report
ignore
back.
you, but I can also feel no pain due to you. So it's kind of like a double whammy I've been waiting for, you know, like.
But don't you like pain? But also to be nurtured.
Yeah. It's a little of both. Like, I'm not gonna get my kicks.
I
out
mean,
of
you are
this no
basically
pain
an
zone.
Oedipus. Am I giving you the feelings that you are attracted to a
I
mother
ignore
figure?
her instructions to go follow Dang, but after Daisy says, all right.
So can I get another finesse plus stealth roll from you?
And I'm not taking any negatives.
You're making no negatives this time, despite being injured.
You're welcome.
All right.
You're welcome
Big
for that.
money, 5 hits.
5 hits. Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna jot that down. Can you also now give me research plus
Also,
intuition?
as I leave the table, I brush my fingers along Daisy's arm. So she knows that
I
I've
don't like it.
responded to her request.
Can you get another? Well, can you get an intuition plus empathy from you, Daisy?
Thanks.
And can I get a research plus intuition from you, Todd? Okay. You've got perception.
No
You got
hits.
2 hits.
No hits.
No hits. You have no idea why Todd touched you.
Ah.
Okay, so Todd gets up.
I love that.
No one ever
Nary a
does.
scoot of the chair. Everyone else doesn't see where Todd goes, except Lance, whose eyes just follow Todd the whole time. As you see that Todd zips around Clarissa around one corner, zips around a Russo Corp stooge looking at a hotel documentary, and for a little bit, and then handing a wad of money over to Clarissa. It's all very obvious. You'd think, why don't they put it inside the VHS case? But apparently they haven't thought about it that far. So you dart around that exchange. You wait over by the door to the back room where Dang went through,
Do you mean
waiting
like
for a moment
one of
for the
those
door.
revolving kitchen doors?
It is, but
The
you're
flappers.
stealth. Like
Yeah.
you gotta wait. But the door does get knocked open
The meat
because
flaps
Dang
at a
Rusty
butcher
yells from the back.
Oh, hey, Clarissa. It seems like there's no good rubber bands back here. I need the plus rubber bands. You gave me the skinny ones. Those just snap all over and they keep hitting me in the eye.
So you manage to dip up and under the one eye closed and like running Dang Rusty as he yells this information and run into the back
Actually
room.
winking.
But got you back to Lance again.
Lincoln.
So in the back room, you see basically like a kitchen that's pretty normal. You get to see a few things. First off, you see all they have are 2 waffle irons, and they just have like a batter that they've got in the corner. It's just kind of like one of those, old school bathroom kind of tiles. Like each tile's different. There's a lot of grout, and the grout's hard to clean, and there's a lot of batter that's caked into that grout.
Yeah.
There's also bacon in a George Foreman grill on one side, and bacon in a microwave on another side, as well as a big old moldy wooden set of kegs that they've got a bunch of shoes that are ready to be filled with beer. All of the shoes are glass. And all of them are a little dirty. But what you really see is on the floating island, what do they call it? The kitchen island in the middle, which is the biggest counter space. And you could definitely fit better equipment and better everything on this space. What you just see are wads and wads of dollars, and some of them stacked into small piles, and a little notepad where somebody wrote, now right here, that's $100, like pointing to the wad.
Like a drawing
Now right
of
here,
the-
that's $200.
God.
And a little
right
drawing.
here.
And then Dang Rusty comes back inside, hairnet on, gloves on, apron on, and starts counting the dollars again.
1, 2. That's 3.
Well, one thing is, Todd notes to himself that those are clearly asbestos-based tiles, and if you have mesothelioma, you may be entitled to financial compensation. And he notes that in his lawyer brain.
I mean, those
He-
are the advertisements
he
during the
may
fictional
be
Dang
coming
Rusty.
back to this location for separate private reasons
Oh, okay.
later.
As a sovereign citizen who
As a
knows
sovereign
you can
citizen
win
that
this
sees a
lawsuit.
monetary opportunity, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Secondly,
4.
yeah.
5.
I should also say, before you say what you do, there are 2 other doors that are leaving this room further inside. One of the doors has like one of those little windows you can peer through, and the other one says restroom on it, written in Sharpie.
6. Ah, shit, I lost count.
No matter
1.
what character this man plays, he loves to say numbers in order.
Canonically
That's
only know
true.
how to
That's
count
true.
to 6.
So the door with the little window, if you walk over and peer through it, you could see a back alley that this goes through. But there is a what do you call it? Like a chain link fence that looks like it's locked. But this door past that chain link fence seems to go into some kind of alley. Now you can, if you want, roll me a logic plus intuition to see if you've got good enough sense of direction to know where this alley would empty out.
Yeah, I think I have to, because for the most part, I'm here to observe and report.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Now, out of
logic
curiosity, do you have image link in your one cyber
I
eye?
do.
And you have it popped open?
Uh-huh.
So if,
Okay.
if
I
either of
think
you
I
have
also have
cyber
image
goggles with image link, you can be seeing what Todd is seeing.
And I got.
Yes, I have image link.
Do you have image link?
I do, but only if I'm holding my gun up.
Oh, okay. Are you not looking, or are you?
I'm very tempted.
Okay, you're
Because it's
tempted.
also I haven't held my gun in a while.
So you're like rubbing your legs,
Yeah,
thinking,
like
"I got
that.
my first excuse."
I think
baby."
I will like narrate in a very muttered tone to them what's going on. You know.
All right, can you give me
I
an example?
assume
I
that
got my
all right,
glasses
so-
when
too,
I touched
remember?
her arm, it was an insinuation that some.
Yeah,
I know
but
she
Daisy
didn't
rolled
get
intuition
it.
plus.
Yeah.
Daisy just thought you touched Daisy again for no
Yeah.
reason.
Right, but
All right, you guys,
hypothetically,
so-
someone sent me like a beep beep beep.
Oh no,
ping
Daisy.
drum.
No, Bobby's looking through this and
Okay.
sees what you're seeing. But
Alright.
let's hear. What,
Yeah.
just
All right. So he's in the kitchen now. He managed to get in there. It looks like oh god, this is a mess of a kitchen. You could not make a decent red sauce in here at all. My god. All right.
All
so,
right, here's your shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Clarissa walks up and goes, "Okay, so we've got I cooked an egg on top of this. I don't cook eggs usually, so it's burned on the bottom and it's creamy on top." Puts it in front of you. Says, "Here's your 2 boots of beer," and it's comical large German boots. And then says, "And here's I made it special for you. Here's the waffle, and here's the bacon, and here's your boot."
Thank you, honey.
You're darling.
Thank you so
And for you, I made the ugliest, worst waffle I've ever fucking seen.
Aw, thanks,
I hope you
Clarissa.
get crabs. I hope you die.
I love crab.
And then says,
crab waffle. They got
"Here's the
crab
bill.
waffles here?
Here's the bill. I'll leave this here for you. And just so you know, because people try to dine and dash on me all the time, everybody here will kick your fucking ass because they got my back. Isn't that right, boys?" And somebody goes, "Yeah, yeah." And they turn around and they go, I no longer need this daisy chain documentary. I will give you wad of money. And she turns around and she goes, "Thanks, Boris." And she turns around and takes the money and
Don't
puts
look,
the porn
Lance.
back
Don't
on the
look,
top.
Lance. It's not what you think.
I don't know. I mean, I want to believe you.
Oh, how much is this bill? How much
The
are they
bill
gonna give us?
is, can you give me a luck roll?
Just
Just flat luck. And you're the one that asked, so you're the one
Alright.
that's rolling.
2 hits.
2 hits. Let's say I'll knock $200 off of it. We will call it $300.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, and the bill was served to you on top of a porn VHS, but you have to remove the bill to see what the VHS is.
I'd like to remove the bill and view the VHS.
Says Daisy Chain does Dallas.
I take the receipt and I put the video cassette on my lap. Can I
What
do
movie
it?
was it?
Can I do it? Can I roll some kind of stealth so that he doesn't see?
Palming plus finesse.
Yeah, I maybe we should grab some of these videos here to make it worth our while.
2 hits.
2 hits.
murdered
Can I get
everybody
perception
else 'cause
plus
I have no
intuition
palming.
from you, Lance?
His perception is historically very apt.
4.
Yeah, you see Daisy Chain attempting to pull the DVD away, and you see what it is before they even do it.
See, that's one of the ones you're in.
You gotta understand. You gotta believe me. I done named myself after these stupid tapes, and it's not me in there. Look at, do these people look like me? And I hold up to my flauntily curled hair. It's a bunch of cut men in jock straps.
Yeah, will you do me a favor and roll luck
this
to
is
see, make
like-
sure that no one does look like you on there?
Cuckold
Okay.
porn. So this is all like
That's 1 hit.
straight bait.
That's 1 hit.
It's
With 1 hit and your good perception, if you pick it up and look real close at it, it's definitely not Daisy Chain.
okay. And all these men are significantly more attractive than you, so that adds up.
Well, that's all right. I got one must call a square on this bitch of an earth.
I will say, though, that all the food is spectacularly delicious in a kind of homegrown, wow, my mom used to make this because we grew up poor kind of way. And the beer is lukewarm, and there's a lot of it.
That is what my mother used to serve me when I was a child.
How cold's my milk?
Oh, they forgot the milk.
Oh,
Are you going to complain?
no.
Okay. It's
I'll
still,
share my boot with you.
It's still on the bill, and it's $35. Can I get a body plus willpower from both of you? How much of the beer do you drink?
I'm gonna drink out of politeness, my whole boot.
And you two are sharing?
Do I not?
sure.
No, we each got our own boot. Do I
Are
not
you
get
getting
a?
another boot?
No, I share with him. Yeah.
Okay, so can I get?
But also, do I not get a bonus for being a seasoned alcoholic?
You absolutely get a bonus. You're right. Get a +4 on this one.
Thank you.
I don't think I've drank in my entire
Take a
life.
-4 on this one. All right. Body plus willpower, and just
But
flat body
my
plus willpower.
question is,
for you.
aren't I drinking it over a long period of time? Because we gotta wait for this guy Dang to. We're like hanging
Yeah,
out.
are
We're
you
staking
hanging?
out
Well,
here.
okay, so
Something
let's,
vague.
why don't we come back to that then,
Yeah.
and we'll look at the
I wanna see
successes
what I
and
got
just
for.
rolls. Still, I want you to all to roll them
Doing
and
pretty
know
good.
what the answers are.
What's the roll? Sorry.
Body plus willpower, just flat for you. Okay. So, Todd, as this is all happening out front, you see Clarissa like walk back in the back and start manning the waffle irons, walking like right next to Todd right next to Dang Rusty as Dang Rusty's continuing the count.
1, 2.
You are still not noticed. Well, give me a perception plus intuition at a -2, Dang Rusty, because you're focused. I should still have you roll
Perception plus intuition.
at -2. I've already got your number, Todd.
Right.
That's 4 hits.
Yeah, they don't notice you. Okay, so what are you doing back here, Todd?
Well.
Oh, did you roll that intuition plus logic?
Yeah, I got 3 hits.
Okay, so I think you have a pretty good idea where it would empty, but you'd have to go back there to know for sure. Like, you don't know the area well enough to know where this back alley would empty, but you've got a decent idea.
Let me just ask, like, ultimately, we're doing reconnaissance here, right? You're comm linked in, and we're trying to get info from this guy.
You don't know that. Okay, yeah, you know this. Yes,
That
yes,
they're
you're on the
comm
level.
linked?
Yeah,
I assume if
I
you
think it would
pinged
show
me,
up. I think it
Yeah.
would show up
right,
in your
yeah, like
thing, and,
incoming call.
and you're
yeah.
open to have people look. So I think, yeah, I think so.
So I'm
Okay.
aware you're tuned in. I'm watching your ass count money at the table in this fucking mobster porn restaurant.
Yep.
All right. So, do I have an opportunity to slip into the back room? Is that another wobble door?
You're in. Okay, so the two back rooms, one says restroom on it, written in Sharpie, and the other one you say to go back to the alley. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, I'm just wondering if there's like other than sitting here observing them counting money on their open cutting table, like,
Let me clarify again. There's the kitchen area you're in. There's a door that says restroom. There's a door that goes in the back alley, and then there's a door that goes to the restaurant that you came through to get into this place. That's all there is back here.
And the restroom door, is that what?
It's just a
What's it look
white door made out of really cheap, like particle board material that in Sharpie somebody wrote restroom on.
All right, I don't buy that, but it's closed,
It is closed.
and I'm not gonna open it.
You're gonna wait for somebody to come and use the bathroom?
Yeah, if it is a bathroom, like
Okay.
If it,
Oh,
if
you're gonna
it's
wait for
the-
somebody to come in and use the door.
I mean, yeah, like I'm not gonna open any door in the stealth here.
Unless you get a moment where there's
Yeah,
no one there.
Okay, so you're waiting back there.
I am waiting.
Okay, and you guys are just hanging out front anyway for a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Can you give me logic plus just give me straight flat luck for how long it takes for somebody to come and use the bathroom.
Yeah, a diversion could also happen, or perhaps I can't talk to Todd. I can just see him, right?
You could try to communicate with Todd.
Okay. I can say like, hey, can you drag him out into the alley?
Oh, is that where we're going?
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean,
Or some kind of diversion. I mean, we got to get this guy alone.
yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't want to drag him out of the middle of a public situation that he's being witnessed in. I'm not going to communicate.
That's what I'm saying.
that
Getting
to you.
at if there's a way to take him out.
So
somewhere.
Todd, you're like hunkered in the corner, being like, no.
I got no hits on that luck roll.
You got no hits on that luck roll.
Yeah, if I'm waiting for an opportunity for him to be
It doesn't
alone.
come. You're for him to be alone? Okay, that does happen because
Yeah.
Clarissa's in and out all the time. The problem is Clarissa keeps coming back in and out. Like Clarissa goes out, comes back with a wad of money, comes back in, grabs a waffle and goes out. You're talking like the longest intervals you're watching is maybe like a minute that Clarissa's not back here.
So if I sit here and pick up on that vibe that she's food running, right, in addition to hostessing and waitressing, like shit, so much pay her more. Like, so in the
Well,
meantime,
she owns the place, so.
well, does he own the place? He's sitting counting money, like.
Well, she wanted to fire him, so whatever you think, Todd.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, if she leaves and we get a half-second opportunity, Todd's gonna come up in stealth and throat choke this guy into an alley. Like,
So you're gonna immediately try to grab and like knock Dang Rusty out?
are you communicating
Try to
this
yoink
me?
him.
I think I'm.
Well, you would communicate what you're communicating. I'm asking what Todd
Yeah,
is
I'm
going to do.
throwing
with that
ideas out there.
information.
What do we all think?
Party like
No,
Yeah,
no,
what
you
it-
already
yeah.
threw the idea at Todd. What I'm saying, if
Okay.
Todd, if that's what you're doing, that's what you're doing, because you guys already had the conversation.
No, I'm into it. I'm just making sure that we, as a party, agree this is our
Okay,
plan.
so you're pausing. You're like ready to do it.
Yeah.
But you're like, okay, are we doing this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, now
Yeah.
we can talk about it. I
Yeah.
just I don't want it to be a meta
Because
conversation.
think
Yeah.
I
it's
want it
a
to be an
fine
in-game
plan,
encounter.
right? But
Yeah.
like we're all in on it.
Yeah. All right. So, you two at the table. All right. So, Todd can take him out into the alley. What do we think about that? Is that going to cost too much of a distraction? Or are we trying to get him out of here as quick as possible?
Well, we're trying to talk to the guy. I don't think
Yeah.
it'll make a great impression necessarily if we start using force on him right away.
okay.
Maybe
yeah, you're
Todd,
right. We try to get
maybe
him to
Todd
stop.
should create a distraction and then try to go see what's behind those 2 doors in the kitchen. Possibly like
yeah.
throw a pot like a ghost.
Oh, that's fun. I like that. Like some poltergeist shit.
I know you're scared of those, but like it could work.
Oh yeah. You know, I can do some poltergeist shit myself. It's
Are
actually
you
pretty
guys
fun.
gonna get more stuff? Because we kind of do like a pact thing, and like you've been serping on those.
We'll take another round of waffles here.
I guess I heard
Okay.
all that calm
Another round of
chatter.
just bacon and waffles. Just the bacon and waffle special. We all took a bite and it was the best. Could we have some more of that? That was the best
No,
one.
that's great. I'll write up another bill. All right. Okay.
All right. Hearing all the calm chatter, I get the idea that in the kitchen, I'm gonna create a distraction. You know.
Yeah.
So
And
what are you
what
gonna
do we do? And what do we do when this distraction happens? guys?
Well, Todd's
our plan?
Todd's gonna go investigate the 2 other doors, see what
Gonna
else
investigate
going
the
on
doors?
back
Okay.
there.
I am
do we run
going
out with the?
to-
Do we
me
run
that
out on
beer.
the bill?
I'm gonna grab the soup
Beer me that CD.
because surely right next to this open kitchen doors, the 2 soups on the hot plate burners.
There's
right?
no soup. It's just bacon and
Bacon grease. Had some hot bacon grease.
and waffle and waffle-esque ingredients.
All right.
I mean,
Waffle,
there is a-
waffle-esque ingredients
There's
implies
batter.
syrup.
Yeah, there's batter. There's syrup. Yeah.
Yep,
So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna take it, and then in a moment of pure anarchy, slip it. I wanna kind of like across the whole floor, create the most chaos possible.
Are you gonna get it on the money? Do you want to like knock the money on the ground and get it on the money?
I mean, that seems conspicuous. Like, why is like syrup appearing out of nowhere on the money?
Because people said ghost shit. I get it. You're trying to be stealthy,
I'm
not
trying to-
not Patrick Swayze. I
I'm
get it.
trying
Okay.
to slip him up so that he's fallen. Think it's his
You want
own.
to? Oh, you want to make him slip. So you're gonna make. You want the syrup to fall and break,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe make Dang fall on the ground.
Yeah, that's my intention. So that
Okay.
in the confusion, when what's her face comes back, Valley Girl, she's gonna be all.
All right. I
You
want
know.
3 rolls back to back. Okay. I want another stealth plus finesse roll.
All right.
Dang Rusty, I want to do another perception plus intuition at -2. Okay, once we've got that, because this is the most important one.
3.
3.
Should've
One.
really rolled
Okay.
better than
Okay, now I need
One.
palming plus finesse.
that. Okay.
This is not just for you to knock it down, but to knock it down in such a way that accomplishes anywhere near what you want.
An amazing 5 hits.
Amazing.
Incredible.
Now I need flat luck from you.
Seems like the syrup would only just make my shoes stickier.
I would think the same thing, yeah.
1 hit.
1 hit. Can I get from you a athletics plus finesse? No, athletics plus. Give me athletics plus intuition from Dang Rusty.
I mean, my hope is that you fall, but at the very least, if it causes a big commotion, you know.
At least Todd can get a landscape of what's going on back there. And then maybe we can see just how serious the
Athletics should
situation
be
is
the top
because
left of the skills.
Yeah, sorry.
these Russo Corp guys are looking pretty
And
shaky.
intuition is the second one in mental.
2 hits. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, 2 hits. All right, so you do find that your shoes are sticky to the floor, and I am going to require a strength plus body check for every step you take if you decide to move, but you might just say, well, I'm glued to this place anyway. It won't be a hard test, but it is funny to have to do a test
Yeah, what's it? It's gonna be a strength plus
plus body.
body every time I want to take a step.
Yeah, you have to engage your core.
So do I see as the syrup spreads beneath my feet?
Yeah, you hear the crackle of glass. Todd, you definitely step out of the way and do not get a single ounce of syrup on your body. Dang Rusty.
I would like to lift first my left foot and then my right foot
give
as
me-
I inspect what is happening underneath my
Give me
feet.
2 strength plus body rolls, and then I believe that would be a research plus intuition, which would be great for an old process server investigator
That's
like
true.
yourself.
So for my left foot,
Yeah.
1 hit.
Okay, you barely get it off the ground.
For my right foot, 5 hits.
Your right foot comes up almost too fast.
I mean, that's
you almost knee yourself in the eye.
it's my kickball foot.
Yeah,
so
that's-
that's. And then for research plus investigation.
Let's make it research plus logic.
What's funny is I may have been a processor, but I think my research was. Oh no, my research is great.
What's your logic, though?
My logic's okay. It's a 3.
Oh, you're kind of logical. You're a little smart.
Yeah, 2 hits.
2. All right. Turn around looking. Hand on your chin.
God dang.
Let me just really quickly. I wanna pop on a different.
A different tune.
What happened on the ground here?
I do say my feet.
They got sticky.
You know.
And I smell a sweetness in the air. You bend down a little bit. You look at the floor. You go, that's a shimmer that wasn't there before.
I haven't seen anything. I dip my fingers into it and rub it against my tongue, and I say, I don't know that I've ever tasted anything so sweet since the last time I actually tasted Aunt Jemima.
Yeah.
Proper. The person.
That makes sense. Yeah. Then you turn and you look. You see broken glass on the floor. You remember a crinkling of breaking glass, and you look up at the counter and you think to yourself, I do remember there being some sweet, sweet sugary syrup on the counter.
Yeah.
And it's not there anymore. Did someone steal it?
I attempt to walk over to the spot. First left foot, then right.
Okay, let's get another 2 more strength plus body tests.
2 hits and 2 hits.
Okay, without even any effort, you almost as you hear the crinkling of the stickiness on your shoes. If it weren't for that, you wouldn't even notice that your feet are stuck to the ground. You walk over, you see a noticeable lack of dust where there was once a bottle. You look again and see the broken glass on the floor. Is there a correlation between these two things?
I think there might be. I turn around and I scan the area.
All right, give me another. What'd you get on your research plus investigate?
It was so long ago, I do not remember.
Okay, let's get another research plus investigate from you. Now you're into it too. Let's get a +2.
3 hit. Oh, +2.
No, before you roll it, I need another. Take the +2, roll it, but don't tell me what it is. I need another stealth plus finesse from you as you see that dang Rusty, all squinty-eyed, is scanning their horizon looking for the culprit of the situation. Are you going to roll luck before you tell me what the score is? I say this to you.
I got one more opportunity to do that.
What I'm saying is you didn't tell me what the roll was. So if you want to roll luck on it, I'm only saying because Todd never remembers to roll luck.
This is true.
And I'm just saying.
He decided to do it.
Okay,
now.
what did you get?
7 hits.
What did you get?
4.
Okay.
Thank God.
What would you have gotten?
3.
Okay, so you scan around. You see nothing suspicious.
What
does your mind come to?
My mind comes to the time in which I woke in my apartment to find ants scuttling
Oh, yeah.
from left to right, from the kitchen to the toilet. And I didn't remember ever having ants before. Then I remembered the previous evening. I woke up blackout.
Yeah.
And then I found on the ants, this whole travel, it was a stream of vomit from the sink to the toilet and then back to the sink again. From one being plugged, from food when I first vomited back up my mighty taco, back into the sink, back to the toilet when I thought, do it in something you can flush. That's the smart way to go. But then I flooded the toilet, so I had to go back to the sink. And the ants, that's where the ants came from.
But you don't see any vomit around.
Huh? No,
That
but
throws a hitch in this one.
syrup, like vomit, has a sticky consistency.
But how did the ants know there was syrup in a glass vial that was much taller than any ant you've ever seen? You've never seen an ant taller than maybe 7 inches. And this was at least a 12-inch bottle.
My aunt Stacy's 4'11".
Yeah.
Shout out to Aunt Stacy.
Is that it? Yeah.
Love you, Aunt Stacy.
Why? It must be a super ant like Paul Rudd.
Yeah. And with that, let's leave you in this situation, and come back to the table.
Okay.
So your waffles arrive. The bill comes back again. It's an additional $300 now. You all have bacon and
We didn't
waffles.
even get more beers.
You got more waffle and bacon. Now I need a body plus willpower to see if Daisy Chain, despite politeness, can even eat 2 waffles, 2 bacons, and drink an entire shoe full of alcohol.
I mean, down in the
bear
South,
boot.
we be eating waffles like it's our job. The Waffle House is part of
Till you're
the,
blue in the
the
face.
culture to our blue waffle.
So
in
your
the
blue
face.
waffle.
Until we're
But
just,
let's see if you can do it. And what about you? Are you eating
black
it?
Tub girl.
Picking.
Oh my god. You're picking. You're
I
not
am
worried
picking
about
it.
finishing it off. It's
No,
not
no,
about
no,
politeness for
yeah,
you. What about, and Lance, you got no problem with this, right?
Yeah, no, I'm having a nice time.
That's one hit.
I say, yeah.
on that food.
All right. So
I mean, on that wall.
So you get about halfway through, and then you're starting to feel the pains. You maybe need to go to the bathroom. Let me ask over here.
Maybe need to go to the bathroom.
Let me ask
you
you a
feel
question.
me.
Yeah.
How do you eat your bacon?
Huh?
I have an image in my head, but I want to hear how you think you eat your bacon.
Uh,
As we wait for Todd to come back.
I'm actually almost more curious how you think I eat the
I think
bacon.
you slurp it like spaghetti.
Yeah, I put one little end here and then I go. And I like it as
Works
wet
better
as
with the chewy-
possible.
Yeah, it works better with the chewy bacon.
It's like, this is too burnt. I want it. I like it when it's, yeah. I like it when it's pink.
Yeah.
Bravely distracted.
Fun fact: the real Tyler boss likes his bacon to be crispy and black.
I don't even know if crispy. He asked for it burned
He
black.
asked for it burned
Nice.
black.
Oh, right. So
I support you.
So Todd.
I imagine this is a real issue for Todd in stealth too. Like he's a guy, he's got a piss. You know what?
Well, Daisy Chain is actually Daisy Chain does need to go to the bathroom.
I gotta go. Give me the old, you know what they used to say at the debutante ball?
Pissaroony? You gotta do a pissaroony?
Well, one of those I'll
They can't kill you.
probably hook it in, but I was thinking about more with dipping your legs into the old pool.
Your legs?
Do you put your legs in the toilet when you take a piss?
No, I'm talking about making myself throw up. 'Cause I mean, we gotta fucking hang around here for a goddamn who knows God
I
how
was
long
like-
until dang
I'm
Rusty
like,
gets
you
out.
poop two of them at the same time.
God fucking damn! God is talking to me, and I'm just trying to say that we need to stay in this place until we can talk to dang Rusty because I am not fucking dealing with this woman again.
So some of the as you stand up and you're exclaiming, some of the Russian people around the corner, they turn around and they go, "Oh, check out the firecracker! Stay out of her way, lady!
No,
Oh, don't hurt
no, this
me!"
is my inner monologue. I'm talking to God. You don't understand.
The Russian people say none of the things I just said. So you
They say those things to their own god, though.
so do you get up?
Thank you. And all gods are valid.
So you just get up and go to the bathroom? Like you
gods
don't
are
even
bastards.
say
yeah,
anything?
but here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I maybe don't know where I'm going, and I go to the bathroom, maybe through the kitchen.
Would give me etiquette plus presence to walk in there like you know where you're going.
I mean, if she's
I
got
don't
a
know. I know I'm
comlink-
trying to walk in there like I don't know
If you
where
got
I'm
a
going. You
comlink-
feel
Then
me?
etiquette plus presence to act like you don't know where
Yeah,
you're going.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
But like that makes sense, right? Like if you have a comlink to me and you know I'm there waiting for an opportunity.
Well,
One
Daisy
hit.
Chain has to go to the bathroom. Well, you never expressed that you're waiting for an opportunity, though.
Yeah,
Also,
we
didn't
just saw
Todd
you
create
sowing
an
chaos.
opportunity then to
I
only
mean, I'm
have?
trying to spill maple syrup all over the floor. Like
Yeah,
I'm
so
trying
why
to
don't you
create
then,
a
Todd,
distraction.
I was like,
I mean, I
all
don't
right,
know
all
what
right,
the maple
you
syrup was
created
supposed to cause, to be real, but...
All I'm
don't
saying
know.
is...
A diversion.
A
So no, it was
distraction?
supposed to be a diversion.
It's a
So
diversion,
Todd
and
could
I say-
investigate the door.
Yeah, so
All
I
right,
say, and
what'd you
I say over the comlink, I say, all right, the distraction's created. Daisy's getting the bathroom. You get the other door.
All right.
What'd you roll? How many successes did you roll?
Oh, I got one roll. I got
One
one hit
suc-
on 7 dice.
So you start to walk back there all mosey, and right when you get your hand on it, Clarissa steps in front of you and goes, "Hey, I'm sorry, nobody can go in the back. Bathroom is just for me and Dang. You
All
can't go back there.
Oh, where's the normal bathroom for guests?
It's between the cars out front, honey.
Okay. Presumably, I'm
Oh.
aware.
Is that
No.
allowed?
No.
Not with this. Well, I don't know if you shared comm codes. The whole reason why Lies didn't is because of this.
Okay, I suppose that's
I think
true.
you can hear
She didn't
what
give
Lance-
me your digits yet. That's
So,
probably why I'm trying so hard.
Clarissa goes, "Sorry, you can't come back here. Not right now.
Oh,
you should have
Clarissa,
gone to the bathroom 2 hours
I
ago."
gotta-
I'm,
question
like,
for you,
near
honey.
It's the flappy door. That's
They're
the
in front of
entrance to
it.
the kitchen.
Clarissa,
No, you
I-
didn't even get
Clarissa,
in.
I got a question for you, honey. I know I built up some
Give me
goodwill.
perception plus intuition if you want to see if you can hear Daisy's voice.
Clarissa.
Okay. Sorry. No, you're not. You're investigating. This is still next to the bar. You have not gone in the back room.
Yeah, but I'm trying to have a conversation.
No, right. So what do you say?
I know I built up some goodwill with you, but here's the thing. I heard so much about your waffles on Yelp.com, and here's the thing. I have some kind of a gluten intolerance, and yet I wanted to come here and eat these waffles, and I swear I gotta throw them up so I can keep eating more waffle. Because
Sorry,
Clarissa,
everybody.
you're
That
the owner.
sucks.
You're the owner. I don't know if you're the chef, but I goddamn love your cooking, and I gotta expel it out of me so that I can just consume on more.
I mean,
so if
how
I can
much of this-
please use a staff bathroom, I would greatly
Are
appreciate
you
it.
lying or are you telling the truth?
I'm lying.
Give me deception plus charm.
I got 3 hits on intuition plus Perception.
Okay, I think you hear the arguing going on. Dang, I'm not going to let you get a
I'm
roll
rolling
because
so
you
bad.
feel like you're almost on the tip of this iceberg over here.
One hit.
So I think between putting the maple syrup on the ground and my super sneaky attempt to create a distraction, and then realizing that she comes to the rescue to.
But she's not through the door yet.
Right, but she's distracting
Clarissa.
Clarissa, yeah.
Okay.
on the other side of the door.
Oh, you're going to make your move.
I might make a move on him.
Okay, what are you going to do?
Hmm.
Tell me what you're going to do.
All right, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come up behind Dang.
Yep.
I'm going to whip my microfilament whip out of my fingy. All right, zip. I've got a metal finger with a microfilament whip in the tip, and I'm going to take it around your neck without applying pressure. Tell you, you're coming with me right now.
Okay, so I need a stealth plus finesse roll from you again and a perception roll from you. I'm giving you a -4, Dang Rusty, because Dang Rusty feels like you're
almost
on
got
hands and
this.
knees looking for
Oh,
the
he's
ants.
he's all occupied and out of sorts
He's
with this
sticky
ant
with
syrup
maple.
situation.
What's
He is
he
sticky
gonna
with
do?
maple.
I got 4 hits.
Okay.
I feel like this distraction is working pretty dang
Minus
Wasn't
four.
the
well.
intended one. -4, yeah.
3 hits.
You do not notice, despite the perked ears and the
Senses
straight
are
back.
honed right now.
And can I now get from you melee plus finesse? Yeah, you can go through. And because you did not perceive this attack coming, Dang Rusty,
Oh, yeah.
you cannot defend against it in any capacity.
I got a miraculous 6 hits on that.
Wow. Okay, so you're
Holy
up
fuck.
and on your feet with the tip of this thing. You feel like the sharpness feels like cold and almost like nothing. You are back on your feet, pressed up against with that perceptual
hopefully
situation,
not pressed
clearly a naked body.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
And you hear
I've been here
whispered in your
before.
ear,
Only a little stiff.
all breathy. You hear what words?
Come with me.
Is that you, Aunt Jemima? Is the ghost of Aunt Jemima here again? Is that you?
I mean, sure. Come with me.
Well, I've never been one to argue with supernatural.
Where are you gonna take Dang Rusty?
To the alley. Yeah.
So you walk back to the alley room, and just like you want to like while holding Dang Rusty, like you open the door. Or are you gonna make Dang Rusty open the door? What are you gonna do?
Yeah. He's in front of me, and I'm
Intimidation
I'm-
plus 6,
What am I rolling?
and for you, willpower plus composure. Now, normally against a player, I wouldn't have them do it, but I'm having you kind of play as an NPC too. So we're gonna have it affect, because normally it's like, would your character do this?
Yeah.
How many successes?
Dan got 1.
What'd you get?
5.
All right, you open the door.
Okay, well, just give me a second, Mrs. Ghost. It just takes a second. You gotta jiggle it. You gotta really
imagine
jimmy.
between the wire around your neck and the poke in your back, you're moving quickly.
I am trying to open the door, but you need to give me a
Give
second,
me
Mr.
palming plus
Ghost.
finesse. Now, over here, what did you roll on that test? Or, I already had you do it. You rolled a 1, right?
Yeah, I got 1 hit.
So what are you saying now?
Clarissa.
And Bobby, you know what's happening in the
Yeah. So
background.
can I grab Daisy's attention and be like,
Interrupt. Feel free
Yeah,
to interrupt when you're
see.
ready. I
Okay.
want to. Let's come back to the
Yeah.
conversation.
Okay.
Okay. Oh,
You just can't go back. You can't go back there. I'm sorry. We're cleaning, and there's so much rat poison, you'll die immediately.
that's all right. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna die immediately because I gotta puke up this gorgeous waffle.
Daisy, honey, there's a bathroom next door we can use. Come on, let's go. We'll go use it over there.
You
'cause
sure,
this place
Bobby?
doesn't-
You
yeah,
sure?
Yeah, definitely. Let's go.
Okay.
Come on,
we're going? Okie dokie.
Yeah,
And I
then-
run at full speed.
We'll be right
Yeah.
back, all right, Clarissa?
You run it full
I gotta
speed?
eat
Yeah.
more waffle.
Finesse plus athletics.
I gotta eat more waffle.
Okay, so the moment you run, Clarissa goes, "What the fuck? I said don't get guys, go get him!" And then all of the Russian guys turn around and they go, it's not really like our job. We just look at the porn and drop off the money." And Clarissa goes, "Oh my god, I can't fucking believe I took this job!" And runs out the door and starts chasing after you.
Okay.
Her flip flops flying off, and she goes, "Come back! You have to pay for
I gotta
your
say,
shit, you fucker!"
I think
What
I
do roll?
think out of
only
respect,
2 hits.
out of respect for the restaurant workers in my life, I don't think any of them would wear no flip flops.
I was gonna say open-toed shoes in a freaking kitchen. Like, what is?
Otherwise it's such a nice restaurant, right? You're getting that idea.
To be fair, they were Croc flip-flops.
She can be wearing Crocs.
Oh,
I was gonna say Crocs.
How many times did you
Croc
get?
flops.
Only
And they're
two.
and they're Post Malone
You're
Crocs
halfway
from 20
outside
from
and she
2019.
tackles you. She tries to tackle you. Can I get
Limited edition
Let's wait.
6-year-old Crocs.
Yes, that's okay. So she runs out the door and tries to tackle you because she's a sprinter. That's why she kicks these flip flops off. I want from you a body plus athletics.
All right, so wait.
And you're going to do it against me. But Clarissa did run outside and attempt to tackle Lance.
And me and Daisy are still inside the restaurant?
You're inside and you haven't left yet.
Okay, so I kind of grab Daisy and we mosey on the other way back to the alley.
So you mean you want to go into the back room?
Is there no other way to reach the alley? Can we reach it from outside?
Back, right?
It's an alley.
Give me an intuition. Well, I had Todd roll the same thing. You're
Okay,
not familiar
that's
with this area. Give me an
Yeah.
intuition plus logic -2 to see if you know where that would even be.
Okay.
What did you get?
Nobody has.
What'd you get on the roll?
5 hits.
All right, so she doesn't so much tackle you as she charges into your body and you feel a lump at the back of you, and she's just like, come on. She's like, give me my fucking money. And
Well, Clarissa,
like,
what are
now
you
just kinda
doing?
walking.
Clarissa, what are you doing?
Oh my God, Lance!
What?
Lance, I told you, you have to pay me. This is
What
my
do you-
dream
no.
to have a waffle
This
and
is-
bacon and beer.
This is your
boot
dream?
beer.
No, this is just a game we play.
No, I need money.
This is it.
Pay me the money, Lance. And tears and mascara streaming. It's like, Lance, I need you to pay me
Clarissa,
the money.
why are you so
It
upset?
hurts. Just pay me the money.
I'm playing my game.
It's not a game to me, Lance. I will fucking kill you. And she reaches into her pocket.
You might.
She reaches into her pocket and pulls out a nail file that looks, oh my God, it's so sharp from all the nails that this motherfucker has been filing. And you see the sharpness of the nails here digging into your skin. She'll go, I'll fucking eat your fucking heart, you fucking piece of shit. Give me my fucking money, Lance. It's not a game to me.
Oh, it's like that Vine. Give me a fucking money.
I give her a random amount of money.
Okay, let's okay. Let's roll for me 20 dice.
20 dice.
Okay. And
I got 2 hits on my research intuition
Okay.
to see if I can find my way to the alley. from
okay, so
outside.
you look up how to try to do it instead
I
of
got
like trying to
set.
think. Okay, yeah. No, that's
Or
fine.
wait, what did you tell me to roll?
I told intuition logic to know, but
That is what I rolled. I'm sorry, that is what I rolled.
Oh,
It
you got
wasn't
2
research.
hits?
Yeah. I got 2 hits. Yeah.
I think you have a pretty good idea to where to go if you want to try to wander around and find it, or you could give me if you want to give me a software plus logic or a research plus logic. Yeah.
Can I get a bonus from Lies for that?
It's an alleyway. What do you have to do? Go to the end of the street?
Yes. Good thinking. I will give you a +4 for a research plus intuition.
Research intuition type.
Yeah, as you're wandering around and Lies is attempting to like show you where to go. As Lies is
Plus 2, you said?
+4.
Okay. Oh, nice. Let's see. Still only 2 hits, but
Okay, but that's
Yeah.
you. So you and Daisy Chain wander out as well.
Yeah.
Can I get etiquette plus presence from both you two to make sure Clarissa doesn't
I'm
see
just
both of you doing
puking.
this?
I'm just puking.
Wait,
sorry. What is
How
it?
many
What's
successes
the
you
roll?
get?
On the 20 dice?
etiquette
Yeah.
plus presence.
I got 8 hits.
You give Clarissa $800.
Okay.
You
mark
just start
that down.
pressing buttons and doing it.
I got 4 hits on wandering.
Okay, and what'd you get?
I got 1.
That's almost a fourth of
It's pretty
rent.
damn good
Clarissa's
hit on
down
here.
the street, though.
I know, I'm rolling. Okay, yeah, you both managed.
Right.
All right, so you give $800. And what do you say? When you give the random amount of money, what do you say?
I said, fuck, Clarissa.
Show me on the fucking thing. Show me right now.
Show you what?
The amount of money you gave me.
It's in your thing. I just pressed the
I
buttons.
can't
There's the
fucking do
thing.
the thing because I'm holding you still. Because if I let go of you, you'll run away just like every man in my life.
Okay. Oh, all right. Fine. I show her the screen and I show her that it's $800 and it's all in
She looks
Boston
it back and
Market
she
gift
goes,
cards.
Oh my God, that's such a generous tip. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, Lance. Wow.
Yeah.
And she like pats you on the neck and goes, "Come back anytime." Oh my God. And then she wanders away and goes, "Okay, bye, Lance. Bye."
Bye,
And she
Clarissa.
wanders back inside, and then only then looks around and goes, "Where the fuck did those other people go?"
Bill's
and,
paid in full. What's she mad about?
Who knows?
Yeah.
It's Clarissa.
So
do
I-
you start running again
The
at that
mystery
point?
of
or-
Oh yeah, now I
Clarissa.
take off at a full-on sprint.
Okay.
He loves to
you
do it.
sprint fully away when Clarissa runs around. There's nothing but the tumbleweeds of a Lance come and gone.
I try to send send Lance a message over Comlink like, hey, come back to the alley.
Let's see if you know how to do that. Give me a
Oh,
because
I
you
like
don't know anything.
this. I'm
Give me
liking
a
this.
software plus logic to see if you can send that over.
Can I get a little Lies bonus or no?
Sure. I'll give
Okay.
you a plus. I'll give you another plus 4 as Lies, who is in your
That's
phone.
4 more dice than I had.
I gotta
as
say,
Lies, who is in your phone, attempts to like do it for you.
All right, I have no software and I have 1 logic, so we're gonna roll 5 dice. 4 hits.
Wow.
I'm a genius.
So Lies would have given you more bonuses, but the amount of goddamn poker porn ads that are popping up
Yeah.
the entire time. So with 4 hits, yeah, you run and then you see in your like, because you have goggles, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have a visor that has.
So
the...
in your visor, you see a tactical like green arrow pointing to a spot, like 2 blocks.
Oh, the finish
around
line?
the corner. What?
The finish line?
yes.
Yeah, the finish line.
Okay, yeah.
And you start.
I pick up speed.
Okay, let's get finesse plus
Nice.
athletics from
It's
you.
a checkpoint.
Incredible.
And we're gonna come back to Todd in a second.
I gotta say, my boot. I'm keeping my composure, but it's got me wanting to. It's got me wanting to sing. It's got me
Can I
wanting
ask,
to
is
just
Todd
get
been
rowdy.
privy to how much of this conversation with Clarissa? Because Clarissa might
None.
be his type.
Effing none.
No, well, you have a comm link open.
It's just always open.
So can you give me intuition plus perception at a -4 because you're distracted to see how much of it you picked up. Also because Clarissa wasn't one talking. 2. Okay, so Lance, you arrive at the alleyway at the same time that they both turn around and arrive at the alleyway. Now, Daisy Chain, do you actually puke though? Because that was kind of real.
Oh no, I was lying. I mean, like, I ate too much waffle and I couldn't eat no more waffle, but I ain't got no gluten intolerance. That wasn't around in
And
the
you're out of there,
1960s
so the
when I was
propriety's done.
frozen. So I have the gut, honestly, I have the gut of a woman from the 1960s, and when antibiotic resistance hits, I will have you all
Fuckled.
fuckled.
1 hit, so I assume I'm still a little more trained on my lady
Yeah, but I
bug.
think you've got a certain degree of like Clarissa.
Awareness.
Subconsciously,
Yeah.
Clarissa might be the move.
I mean, I
so-
like how oppressed she is, but
So, let's come back now to Dang Rusty
Honestly,
and Todd.
the level of obsession that
With-
you guys are working with, Clarissa might be your perfect woman.
she might be.
Yeah.
She's like,
I would
Ship
would
it?
kind of
We're
love to.
monsters.
I would love to see Clarissa
Together.
come back as a regular character of Todd's GF. I would love to
We'll
see
see where
this.
where that goes. We'll see. So you are in the. Do you remember what palming finesse you rolled at Dang Rusty to open the door?
Yeah, I think I rolled 1 hit.
You get the door open.
Okay.
You don't drop the keys on the ground. You move a little forward. There's a chain link fence in front of you. It's locked with just a common like master lock, not anything like that.
Now, I've been in this alley before.
huh.
Todd, what do you say?
All right, to the captive Dang, I say, listen, we've been looking real hard to find you. We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Well, what's the easy way?
I mean, I think you're a smart man, so I think you're gonna tell us everything we want to know.
Okay.
And,
And what's the hard way?
I mean,
Now this alley, it's a little wide at first, and then it narrows out really bad. It's basically just dumpsters and trash of the various apartment buildings, around you. There's a lot in front of this one building that's a new like skyscraper kind of luxury apartment, but the rest of these are all just like pre-war old buildings that are very nicely well maintained because this is it's a pretty wealthy neighborhood at this point.
Which war?
so what I'm gonna say to him.
The war, like
The war.
So, but you basically
forever war.
push in, yeah.
I'm pushing him. I'm being pushy.
So before
and
2003.
After you open the gate, what I expressed to you is, look, I'm sorry to be so pushy about this. We've been looking hard for you. I'm giving you the opportunity now to cooperate with us. All we want is a couple answers. I don't want to hurt you, man, but I will if I have to.
I mean, god dang, and I mean, you're a ghost. It seems like you do know more than anything, but my life's an open book. I talk to everybody. It seems like you didn't have to come in here and put a thing around my neck
maybe
and
not, but
use
it
your
was
weird
harder
ghost
than it-
powers.
Harder than it should
So
have been
as
to
you're
find
saying
you.
this,
we
Bobby
roll-
Bobbiano, Lance, and Daisy Chain sort of like walk around the corner. Lance, I guess, is still kicking legs up. All right, and you're here with Dang Rusty. Now there are it's about 8 o'clock at this point. There are windows looking into this alley all over the place from these skyscrapers and things like that. Just saying.
All right. Yeah, so I walk up and I say, Dang, right? Hey, I'm Bobby.
Oh, hey. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you,
likewise,
Bobby.
I hear you like the 5 diamond door.
So,
What do you say we blow this?
Bobby, I'm sorry, have we met before? If you know that much about me.
Maybe we have.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
and dang, my name's Daisy Chain.
Oh, Miss Chain.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, what a pleasure.
Oh,
And I glint my
where are
tooth.
you from? I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, I'm a man of every place.
That's horrifying. Anyway,
I'd like
here's
to.
the thing,
I'd
Dang.
like to whisper into his
That's
ear.
horrifying. Anyway.
Of course, you will be treating these two women with respect, and then I'm gonna release the wire.
Ladies, I very do much apologize. I seem to have a spirit with me. It's a new one. I just met it, but
dang.
I
What's its name?
apologize. Huh?
What's its name?
I hasn't said. I don't know.
I like
It's
to
just
show, I
it
like to show
seems
ghost respect.
it seems
Does
like
it talk
a very
with kind
mean.
of a phlegmatic voice where it seems like it'd be wearing a little hat and then an outfit that
You know
doesn't
what?
quite match
I mean,
that
it
hat?
really does. It's kind of weird that you would say that, Miss Chain. You are very intuitive.
See, Dang, we stay knowing.
Could I get a logic
All right.
plus willpower from Dang Rusty to see if Dang Rusty recognizes Lance, who was a very distinctive person in the van while you were all Hannibal Lectered up?
He dang well, I hope
Two
he does,
hits.
honestly.
When you were Belector.
Two.
Oh, wait a minute.
Can I get etiquette presence from Lance now?
If you want help, I can read you out.
I just don't know where etiquette is. Okay, plus presence.
Yeah. You never roll etiquette plus presence. Your character just wouldn't. Neither.
Critical glitch.
So yeah, Lance is still like kicking up feet and like being loose.
Stretching.
Dang Rusty definitely recognizes.
Wait a minute. I know the big one. Is that
You know,
one
I
with
think-
you?
And
Yeah.
this is exactly what we're here to talk to you about. We ain't
Oh,
we
God
ain't no
damn it.
we ain't no powers that be. We ain't no forces or machinators. We're just a bunch of people who are involved in some weird fucking time situation, and we want to know
Wait,
what
what'd you say,
happened
weird
in that
time?
van. What?
You said time?
Yeah, time-related
How do you-
situation.
how do
Bobby,
any
you
of know?
explain.
I know the big one does, but how do any? What do you mean a van?
We
Bobby
was,
was
we was
there
all there at
too.
the same time. We all experienced it. Me, for one, I will give you my personal experience. I was running through the woods, making away with good time.
Running up that
I
hill.
was going to get out of here. Running
Making a
up
deal
that
with
hill.
God.
Woods.
Running up that building. if
In
you
that
will.
building.
Yeah,
Well-
I was running right
She
up
was
that building.
crazy.
Ladies.
I was getting out of there, and then all of a sudden, we see this ethereal kind of being who you was with, and suddenly time goes
With?
back.
You talking about my cellmates?
No, that person you were with, they seemed to the one grabbing your arm in the van. We were all in that van
Ow.
together. So we just want to go talk this out. We think we all have some. We'd love to buy you some beers and discuss.
You say
this.
some beers.
Yeah,
I was gonna roll.
some Boilermakers.
I was gonna roll prior to this,
But not
prior to saying beers and Boilermakers. I was gonna roll Judge Intentions, but
Dang, can we purchase you some ding dang Boilermakers? I'm just their
and just
driver.
talk about this problem, maybe
Well,
problem, maybe
I'll tell you
situation. that we
what,
have
ladies.
in
I would normally, I normally don't say yes to any ladies that approach me. You know, I have a fine palate, but you, dang, if you ain't speaking my language.
So
You dangwich.
I want to
as
flip up.
you're- right as you're agreeing to do this, Todd, what did you want to do?
I want to flip up into your ear and say, "Daisy's taken."
I want to roll in a reaction type that scared me. I want to do like a and possibly do an unarmed attack, but by accident.
Are you gonna elbow me in the face?
Okay.
Out of here?
He's
I don't
clearly
have
attempted
any
to.
skill in unarmed, so it's.
I don't know how to handle this situation. 'cause you
Unarmed
might get
plus
your throat-
intuition?
So as you,
Oh, am I still got it around my throat?
okay,
No,
yes.
no, I did say that
No,
I released
they
you.
removed it.
I said that I release him.
All right, give me unarmed
And
plus
to respect
finesse
these
at
two
minus
women.
6.
I can
What
roll
is it?
0 dice then.
Give me one dice roll to see if you critically
Todd
glitch.
respects women.
One hit.
One hit, you just
In a
flail
way.
around and hit nothing.
In a
Okay.
sense.
Here.
Respects their bodies.
So you might notice I changed the
That's
music. I changed the music because as you're
You're
all
disgusting.
reconciling, suddenly in your HUD, you spot somebody pops something up on your HUD, and it's like a big red flashing thing that highlights a device rating that is coming from around the alleyway behind you. You notice this. All of you notice it in your HUDs because it's just very obvious. It's like pinging.
Is it
Clearly
Schema
this
or is it
clearly-
Carter?
Well, you don't know who it is. All you know
Probably
is that
fucking
Lies
Carter.
is pinging you something that's like somebody's coming right now.
Quick.
I'm gonna give you all like a second to
Get
do
to the
something.
5 diamond.
All right.
How? You're
Back
in
out
an
through the restaurant.
alley.
Back out through the restaurant.
You're gonna try to go back through the restaurant.
Are any of us
Yeah.
particular? I mean, am I more aware? Are we all the same amount of aware?
I'm going back through the restaurant, just bolting right through.
Okay.
We're taking
I'm
him,
still
we're taking
limbered
him.
up, so I'm gonna make a run. And Man, I hate seeing them go, but I do watching them like them run away. But I guess I will follow so I do not lose my view.
As
Are
long
you,
as these.
wait, are you gonna? But you're not gonna like run after them. You're just kind of gonna like wander out past.
Yeah,
them.
I don't know. They were gonna buy me drinks.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
We're
not
going
going
back to
in.
the restaurant towards 5 Diamond Door.
All right. So you all, give me finesse plus athletics really quick as you're going pretty fast.
Wait, you're
I'm
all
gonna roll
heading
luck on
to
this
where?
one.
Back
Okay.
into this restaurant?
No, we're going back. Through the restaurant,
But
out to
you're-
the street the other
You're
way.
in Viz, so are you
Yeah.
don't? Are you going with them?
I'm pulling backup defense. So like, if they're all expressing where they're going, I'm gonna hang last and I'm gonna defend that position.
Got it. So, but you're all
Finesse
running.
athletics?
Finesse plus
Okay,
athletics.
I'm
4
gonna
hits
roll
on
luck
that.
one.
What'd you get on Lance?
On Lance, I got 4, and on Dang, I got 5.
I think what you said with Dang is Dang's moseying.
Okay, Dang's
I don't
moseying.
think Dang's running. And
Okay.
it makes sense that Dang wouldn't like be like, oh, right? I
Yeah.
mean, that's what you. I'm just confirming that.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's confused.
But he'll like go like, well, I guess I'll follow.
Yes.
I got 3 hits.
Okay, so you all run through, throwing open the chain. The door is still unlocked. You run into the room. It's still Clarissa still isn't there because Clarissa's like yelling something out in the room, and you hear a bunch of like small voices going, "No, calm down, Clarissa, calm down." Todd, what you see in Dang at the end, you hear a voice call out from the corner, coming around the corner. Dang, Rusty, what are you doing out in the alleyway? And you
What?
recognize the voice as Abram Sokolov's.
Oh, Sokolov, I'm sorry. I was just, taking in the evening.
I got a call saying I needed to come down here. They
Oh.
told me to come this way specifically. I don't appreciate it. You have any idea what this was from? It was an anonymous thing. It was very urgent.
It was
I was
urgent?
suspicious about it, but I had my friend Yanni follow through, and Yanni said I better do it. He's in the car.
Okay.
I've got Tanya and Vilma here. Had them go
Oh.
through the front.
Okay.
He goes, what's going on? He walks up closer to you.
There was a ghost that was here who was being very
He
forceful.
slaps you across the face.
Oh,
He
goodness.
goes, Dang Rusty, you don't fuck with me.
Sokolov.
I own you. What is going
Sokolov,
on?
you know I'm grateful. I'm telling you the truth. There was a ghost. He made me come out here. Or she. I don't know. I'm not trying to gender the ghost. And then there was these 2 beautiful ladies and this huge hunk of a beast of a man. And they said they were going to buy me
And what did
drinks.
these people want?
They were
wanted
gonna
to
buy
buy
me-
you drinks.
They wanted to buy me drinks. You ever turn down a drink, Sokolov? I mean, come on. You own me. I can't exactly pay for it myself, so somebody offers to buy me some few Boilermakers.
Dang Rusty, listen to me very closely.
Okie dokie.
I will cut off your fucking fingers.
Why?
If you don't fucking make you the new Tommy Two Fingers. If you don't fucking stay right here and do not move. You stay right here in this fucking alleyway. You don't come inside. You don't walk away in this alleyway. If you do, I will hunt you down. You
Oh.
understand?
Yeah, clear as day.
He stands up. He pulls on his gold chain. He tightens his blazer. He goes, very good.
All right, I love
I'm
you too.
going inside. You stay right fucking here.
All right, kisses.
And then starts stepping into the room. Now, Todd, you're seeing all this happen. What do you do?
Well, I think after the 2 women went inside, Todd took poise right outside the door, defending. I am going to position myself right to the side of the door.
Which door specifically, sorry?
This is the back door entrance.
Yeah, there's the back door and then that like little foot to a chain link fence.
Yeah, there's
area.
the like chain link fence area, but I'm standing guard at the door to the restaurant, the back door entrance. Right.
Okay, yeah.
So,
You
presuming
want to step to the side so Sokolov
I'm
can go in.
stepping to the side, so
and then
Mr.
you're coming in behind him.
Sokolov's coming up.
Okay.
All right. So
Can you give me another stealth plus finesse as he approaches?
Yeah. And he's about to enter the kitchen.
He's about to enter the kitchen coming through the back
I
door
got
that you're guarding.
4 hits on stealth finesse.
He walks right past you and
Mm-hmm.
walks into the kitchen.
So as the doors open, I'm in behind him.
Okay, great. Now, let's come back to you all, because a moment passed. You all ran into the kitchen. There was nobody in the kitchen. What did you do next? I'm asking Bobbi, because you were the one that told everybody to do it.
I think, can I assume that I kind of heard maybe the other people coming through the front and like just ran into the bathroom? I think maybe I just ran into the
You can give me
bathroom.
perception plus intuition to see if you can tell.
Yeah.
I'm going to have only you do it, because you're the one calling the shots here, Bobbi.
4 hits.
Yeah, you hear the commotion out front with Clarissa. I don't know if you know that people came in, because
Yeah.
that conversation didn't happen yet.
Right.
But you can hear that Clarissa is pissed off and people are trying to calm down Clarissa.
Yes, I think
And
I'm gonna
so
go into the bathroom.
You're gonna go into the bathroom.
Yeah,
okay.
with Daisy.
So and
I'm gonna drag
Lance.
Daisy. Yeah, and Lance. We're all going in there.
So you go into the bathroom. The bathroom immediately
And where's
goes
the comlink?
downstairs into a basement. You
Yeah.
are all linked up, and
And I'm aware that they went into
well, you
the
have an
bathroom.
image link. I'm guessing that's 2 ways. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'll say that you know. So you run. So it's a basement. It goes down into a basement,
It's a stair. Okay, the
Stair-
bathroom door
stairwell
has a staircase down into it. Yeah, we follow it down.
and then there you see a bathroom off to the side, and then otherwise it's just like a storage room down here.
Okay. Yeah, I think we can maybe keep an ear out, explore the storage room a bit.
Okay.
As we're waiting.
Yeah.
All right.
That's my
listen,
thought.
I want to make some action.
Okay,
This,
so
after we enter the kitchen,
mhm.
I presume this bathroom is pretty much right to our left. As in, this bathroom now down to a basement.
yeah,
I want to tackle this guy
you're gonna tackle.
through the door.
Okay.
And I want to push him down into the basement.
All right, so
Where I
I
know my
I need
compatriots
you
are
make-
waiting.
All right.
okay, so I'm gonna have you roll initiative probably in a second, but I'll let you take one attack first. Can you give me your tackling?
Yeah.
A-
In
attack-
stealth,
so-
I want to tackle him through the door in such a way that I'm hoping
All right,
he'll be...
unarmed plus finesse.
And there's no one else around him.
No.
It's him alone.
You're in the kitchen alone. Unarmed plus finesse -2 against Sokolov. It's a big deal to attack Sokolov. I like it. I guess Todd didn't deal with Sokolov. Only dealt with Sokolov one time. But the
Never
rest
heard
of you
of
dealt
him.
with Sokolov a lot. What did you roll?
And I'm going to roll luck.
Wow. Interesting.
And we got 8 hits.
Wow, that's amazing. Because what you notice when you attempt to do it is Sokolov comes in, starts lighting a cigarette. You jump to tackle, and Sokolov, the moment you move, turns around and attempts to stop you, but you're still too fast for Sokolov. So you tackle Sokolov, and you try to do it through the. So you're doing it
I'm
through
trying
the
to
door.
tackle him from my unknown position through the door, which I hope will propel him
Down
down.
the staircase.
Yeah. So you got 8 hits. What is your strength?
2.
So the way this kind of unarmed damage works, it is your strength.
amazing, but not
It's your
surprising.
strength plus your successes, so that'd be 10. But he got 5 successes on trying to stop you, so that reduces your successes to 3 plus 2 equals 5. Let me roll for the barrier of the door. The door is not very thick, but still. Yeah, you crack through the door. But it's not like the door splinters. You basically break through the door, and then you kind of get stuck on the door. So Sokolov is about halfway through the door, and you've pushed him through. Sokolov coughs, and a little bit of blood comes out of his mouth, and he goes, and he shouts, "Vilma, Tanya, back here!" And now I need you to roll initiative up here.
Everyone.
Maybe I'll have you roll in the next combat turn, but not yet. So roll 3 6-sided die and add them all together. I'll have you roll perception in a minute. I need 3d6 plus
I got 22.
22. Fucking sick. Okay,
22
cool.
hits.
13 plus
No, it's not 22
3d6.
hits. You don't do hits for initiative, remember?
So 22 versus whatever he's about to get.
Oh right.
We're gonna get him down the staircase. Okay.
Shove that big boy right down the staircase.
Right down. We gotta
talk to a man.
good.
We gotta talk to a man, all right?
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna
And
need
I
a
don't
man.
care what
He's
Russian
talking.
crime boss is getting in the way of me talking to some fucking man.
We're gonna hit this man up.
I
We're
actually
gonna get all
like
up on
this
his
guy.
DMs.
He's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm taking a second because I'm adding.
Look at what's going on here. This is absurd. They should like speed.
Okay. All right. So in this initiative pass, you go first, Todd.
All right. So I've got him struggling in the doorway.
Yeah, he's kind of restrained, like half in the door. You've got your arms wrapped around him, and he has his arms like one arm on your shoulder and one arm on your arm.
And all I know so far is he had a pretty preemptive reaction to my tackling.
He definitely knew you were there and was baiting you, but you still were too fast for him.
And he called for help.
And he called for help from Tanya and Vilma.
I think we're gonna keep at it, and I'm gonna try to force him down the stairway.
All right. So you basically want to like renew and shove again and try to get him, knock him down the
this
stairs.
is like a private bathroom that seems to lead to a stairway, probably against code here in the kitchen, right?
Yeah, it goes down to the basement.
So this is the best shot we got. I know I have companions in the basement.
So you want to throw him basically down the stairs.
Yeah, I
So
wanna-
ignore the explosions and sirens. It's just to. I'm gonna switch. You know, I mean, this music isn't right at all. Let me.
I kind of like it.
Hopefully.
I like it, yeah.
Okay, so I'll go back to that music, but I'm gonna turn off the piano because that's too jarring for me. Maybe it's kind of cool.
I don't know.
How about this?
Yeah, the piano's cool.
He's classy.
How's this?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a classy, scary villain.
All right, so give me another unarmed plus finesse. And you're basically, are you trying to throw him down the stairs? Or
No, I
trying
don't care if he tumbles, whatever. My goal is
But
to
instead of
get him past
tackling
this
this time, you're
doorway.
just trying to throw him through the doorway.
I mean, if I can tackle him more. I'm going for push his body through the doorway.
The reason I'm asking is because if you're tackling, you're going down there too. If you're just throwing, you're not going down there. That's why I need to know specifically: are you tackling, or are you just shoving
I
it?
think throw. I think shove throw is what I'm going for.
Okay.
So I'm rolling.
Okay. So I need unarmed plus finesse -2.
All right. Oh, -2.
Yeah.
6 hits.
Okay, yeah. I think with that, yeah, you he's grabbing onto you. You start shoving, but between your metal arm and your augmented muscle, despite the fact that one is wimpy, you engage your back, and you with one shove crack him through the back of the door, and with the other throw him down the stairs.
Right.
The door basically. Let me double check this on the door. Yeah, the door basically breaks open enough now for you to like kind of like high step through the door too without opening it if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But now you have 2 strength, right?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna add plus. Okay, so
I'm
that's 2
aware after throwing
got
him down the door
you got
that
4
his reinforcements are coming.
strength. You do know that, yeah.
And in stealth, I think I'd like to maintain my position by the top of the door. You know, like.
Let's come to that in a second.
Okay.
So you got 4 successes total, right?
6. I just got 6.
You got 6. Jesus Christ.
On my
Okay, so
left.
he got 2 to try to like hold on to you. Failed utterly.
Nice
You have
try.
2 strength, so that gives you a total of 6 damage that you're
Meat's
dealing.
back on the menu,
So 6 damage. So you just shoving and punching him through the door is enough to knock him out, but then he falls a story down some stairs.
Cool.
On top of that. So
All right.
let's well let me roll resistance on this. I didn't even roll resistance first time. I mean, he's not wearing.
More like soak a log. Am I right?
Soak test a lot.
More like no Sokolov.
I lied. You didn't knock him out, but you hurt him really bad with that punch, and then he
Cool.
falls down the stairs. And now I'm just gonna roll a flat soak
Yeah.
for that
Love.
too.
A
Okay.
lob.
All right.
Love soak.
He lands on the ground in a heap, clearly unconscious when he hits the bottom of the ground.
He's
He
like
might
Parasite.
be dead. You can't tell. But he coughed again, got thrown down the stairs, landed, hit the stairs one time, and then landed in a crumpled heap with a thud on the ground. And then that's when you're saying that was your complex action. With the free action, what you're taking like a step back and trying to let your chameleon skin like re-engage fully.
I'd like to, yeah, assuming I'm still in this private bathroom-ish area.
No, well, it's not a private bathroom. It's just stairs going straight down. Like the doors open up to stairs. It doesn't open up into a bathroom and then stairs.
It
just
just
opens.
says bathroom.
It's just stairs.
Well, because the bathroom's downstairs.
Right, okay. So in this hallway,
You're not in the
egress
hallway. You're in the
area-
kitchen because like if you even if you open the door, it's immediately
It's
stairs
stairs.
going down. So
Got
you
it,
are
got
what
it.
you have is a door that is half broken open that you can step through if you want to, or you could open the door and you're in the kitchen.
I warned
Anything
you
near
about
me
the
I can
stairs,
hide
bro.
under while I re-engage stealth, just for a little additional
back
bonus,
out
like
into
a
the alley.
like a table with
Your
soups
stealth
on
never
it.
really turned off. I just would have given a weakness because you were like
Yeah.
being held, which fucks with the light warping. Because
Yeah.
the light warping tries to include Sokolov a little bit, and it feels weird. If you
Well,
just
my
take a
goal
free,
is still to stand near the door and remain in stealth.
you can take a free action, take a step back, and that'll be enough time because you never had to engage stealth. Your stealth was always engaged for your stealth to re-engage, but I do need you to roll it again.
Okay. Stealth plus finesse.
Yep.
Any minuses?
Do you have injuries?
No. I mean,
Take a -2 because you're re-engaging
I
it,
can't
but
feel
otherwise,
pain right now, I believe.
no, you can't really. So take it -2 because of your
5 hits.
5 hits with the -2. Jeez. Okay, yeah, you're stealthed again.
I am stealth.
All right, so then we see Sokolov crumple
You
into a
hear
heap.
it, but no,
Yeah.
we have initiative going. So remember, the entire turn is 3 seconds. So you guys maybe subconsciously heard a thud, but you have not yet had time to even think, what was that thud?
Okay.
Because we've just got to do a few things before we get there. How many successes did you get?
For the stealth plus finesse 5.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you take a step back. Sokolov, I'm gonna take out, and then immediately rushing into the room are two people you immediately recognize as Tanya and Vilma, two people that spurned your advances while they were feeling up Lance in the back of Johnny's Cafe. You were desperate for attention. You unstealthed, in fact, and they refused to even touch you and take the weapons off you. They refused to touch you at all. But in your understanding, you were hideous back then.
Yeah.
So what happens is Tanya runs into the room, looks around, sees the door, and immediately starts immediately like moves the door and throws the door open and starts going down the stairs, like running right past you. But Vilma comes in, scans the room, sees you immediately, and immediately attempts to pull out a machine pistol from a quick holster on them. They successfully pull it out with one action as a free action, and they are firing a long burst at you. I need you to roll for me intuition -6.
Flat intuition?
So that's a -1. How does that math out?
It means you can't roll. It means you do not have time to dodge out of the way of this attack. And the reason why is because when she fires this long bursts work in two ways. You either concentrate fire to do more damage, or you fire in a sprayed area that makes it harder for you to get out of the way. So let me just do the math really quick on this.
Fair.
Okay. I need you to roll soak.
Uh-oh. One hit. That's a great roll for 7 dice. In terms of dying,
You could also roll luck on it.
I think I'm out of luck.
Yeah, they're out of
Are
luck.
you
used it.
actually out of luck?
I used it.
That only has
Like,
2 luck points, and they rolled 2
Yeah.
lucks this round.
Yeah. I got 1.
Don't use luck
Yeah.
on dumb shit. Todd's dead. Todd's dead.
Todd,
Fucking Todd might go ghost.
Todd, I hate to say it, you take 11 damage.
Bruh, oh my god, and you have so much fucking damage from Bobby's shatter.
Only 4.
You
right?
dead!
Okay,
How much
this
so-
is where Todd's monetary insurance will.
Okay, I will, ooh.
Come on, Todd's got Gold Star
Here's
insurance.
one thing I can say. This is a rule that was only invoked one other time by Lies. If your character's about to die, you can choose to permanently burn a luck point. Not a dot, a full luck point. And basically what it does is it means like the bullets missed a vital organ. You're knocked unconscious, and if you get so much as punched, you will die, but you do not die. It's a way to get like thrown off a 4-story building and not die. You will be in horrible vital condition. That's, I think, the only way. I think you take basically you take
Well,
like,
where does my
Bobby.
Gold Star insurance come in?
your Gold Star insurance comes in if you press a button to ask an ambulance to show up.
Okay, and in that case, I
But
get
you are about to have a bullet penetrate your liver,
just got
then
shot
penetrate
in.
your lung, and then have half your skull blown off.
You dead.
That's coming in with a machine pistol and going. That's what
Wait,
just happened.
blink that shit,
Yeah.
dude! Can you fucking
blink that
blink
shit.
that away
No,
from
You
happening?
can only blink things on you.
I can't
No.
blink a situation? God
No.
damn.
No, but
You
but
also,
no,
just so you know, you have to
but-
cast blink before it happens. So as in, you cast blink, and then it's a sustained spell, you turn in. So you want to cast at the beginning of combat.
So how the hell
You
Okay,
don't
you
cast
gotta
it
let her
when it
use it
happens.
story-wise.
How the
It'll
hell
make so
does
much
my-
sense because everybody
If-
dies and they
if
got blinked
Bobby
out.
was maybe here,
Let her use it.
but Bobby's
Bobby.
downstairs.
She's down the stairs, but I've got Pfizer Blue Cross Gold
I'm sorry,
high
the
threat
health
package.
insurance is you calling for health insurance. You're about to take so much damage. I think you're taking enough damage.
What
You
about
would almost
Magnus?
stab by
He's
yourself.
he's clued in here. Like
There's nothing that
nobody
you
can call
literally
the
had.
insurance
You got
agency?
machine gunned in the face, and you got you. Here's the thing: you either can erase. I'm sorry, Todd. You can either erase for me a luck point, which basically means the bullet that hit your liver actually passed through okay, one that hit your lung passed through okay, and the one that hit your skull somehow your cyber skull managed to keep your brain from rupturing. It just looks really bad.
If that's Todd's only option, I'll happily erase a luck point.
So Todd, you take 3 bullets. One, ricochets off your cyber skull, but it rips off a chunk of your ortho skin. 2 bullets penetrate, going straight through, luckily missing your organs. You erase the luck point. What are you down to 1 now?
I went down to 1 luck
And
point.
you hit the ground. Do you say anything as you hit the ground, Todd?
I just got my kids back.
some fantasy thing as you're reliving your life you haven't lived yet, knowing you're not quite going to die. You fall and hit the ground. Immediately your shit starts beeping, and that is one of the instances where a message gets sent to the closest hospital to send a dock wagon van to come pick you the fuck up. Now, what's the hospital that's nearest to this area?
Is it Woodhull?
Woodhull, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's not. No, it's not Woodhull. It's the one off DeKalb.
Yeah, it's DeKalb. It's a
Wyckoff?
fucking terrible hospital.
Oh, it's Wyckoff Hospital.
Yeah, it's
Woodhull might be worse.
So Wyckoff.
Woodhull's
A
is
little
worse.
message
It's still
going
pretty
through
bad.
the net, aided by Magnus, sends to Woodhull as
mean
your
lies.
gold insurance as your gold insurance starts like blinking and going off. That person needs critical care. Now, Sokolov is unconscious.
Person paid for critical care.
Yeah.
Sokolov is
Pfizer Blue
unconscious.
Cross.
So now you two can't go yet. Tanya rushes down the stairs and grabs Sokolov and feels Sokolov saying, no, 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 no. While upstairs, Vilma walks over and looks over you. Your open cyber eye showing a camera feed to all of you. Todd hitting the ground as Vilma's looking up and then and go, I remember you, ugly man, and spits in your eye. You see that happening. The eye starts like fizzling out and then goes blank. From upstairs. I would say all of you know. However, the combat pass is not over yet. You hear somebody going up some stairs, somebody going down some stairs, and then both people going upstairs.
Okay.
So now it's all your guys' thing. Now we can roll initiative right now, or you can talk for a second about what you just heard and what just happened, because they are not engaging you directly. Oh, they also were talking to each other about like, oh fuck, what happened to him? We have to get him back. We have to make him sure he's okay. Is he alive? Yes, he's alive, but he's going to be so pissed off. We have to get him upstairs.
Yeah.
Everybody, we just wait here. You guys, we just wait here until he's done.
And until my ASMR channel gets off the ground.
Okay. Wow, is that Blue Yeti microphone? I hear those are great.
Okay, I am afraid that these aren't getting picked up
Yeah,
as
that's fine.
mics.
All right. So we wait here. Let's wait here until they're dragging him up. We all just wait here.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Let me turn off the Sokolov music now that Sokolov is. I wish I had a record scratch. I need a record scratch button
Yeah.
sound, but I don't have one.
Yeah.
So it'll just unceremoniously.
I
turn
think
off.
we just did three pretty fucking good record
Yeah.
scratching sounds.
Sample that.
Yeah, thank
Sample
you.
that
Sorry.
shit.
We'll do some recording after this.
Yeah.
What do? You wait?
You wait till they sound like they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're just.
Yes.
Yeah, what? I'm gonna run out in front of this woman who just gunned you down and nothing.
and have all of us get gunned down and have no hope for anyone. in this.
Lance,
You think Bobby
you
Bobby
also
on
just
this brave?
wait?
I mean, yeah, I don't want to. I mean, those ladies seem to like me before, and I don't know. We're just in this basement. I don't know what's going on.
So as
Where's
you're-
Todd?
As you're waiting, you hear a scream from upstairs as Clarissa starts going off, like, "Oh my fucking god! Like, what the fuck? There's somebody dead in my room!" And then you hear either Tanya or Wilma go like, "We don't fucking care about your problems. You deal with it. You deal with it. We have to go. We're taking dang Rusty with us. Who's gonna count all this money then? I have a whole restaurant to go. The whole deal you have in this place is that you get to do your bullshit waffles and syrup on the floor. If we get to do this. So you count the fucking money and you close the fucking restaurant. We're taking dang Rusty to figure out what the fuck just happened." After that, you hear Clarissa going, and then starting to cry really loudly.
And Dang Rusty's still out in that little penned-in area.
Well, let's check in with Dang Rusty.
Yeah.
What is Dang Rusty up to?
Oh, 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut
Now, here's the
door.
question. You're
Five.
waiting for them to leave, right?
I mean, I'm waiting for them. They're out of the base. I'm certainly not coming out of my hiding space while they're still in that
Gotcha.
enclosed basement.
So Tanya and Wilma come out and they go, "Dang, dang, dang.
Yeah, what's
Stop
up, girls?
counting.
What?
We're
Okay.
going. We're leaving.
I
You're
still got-
relieved for the day.
Oh, I got a half day?
You got a half day.
Oh, that's great. All right, I'll see you girls later. I'm
No,
going to...
you're coming with us."
Well, that seems like work.
He goes, "Well, I'm sorry if it seems like work, but you're coming with us."
Where's Sokolov? He said I gotta come with you?
Tanya turns around and Sokolov is unconscious. Goes,
Oh, fuck.
"Here's fucking Sokolov. If you don't want the same, you're coming with us.
You
I
guys-
killed somebody in fucking inside there, and Sokolov's almost dead. I'll kill you too, or I'll shoot you in that fucking leg you find so fun. The one you used to press gas on in your orange tomato, was it?
Now, don't you drop that knife too deep, Velma. You know that
I know you're trying to save back your money to buy replica orange justice online.
That's
I will
not what it's
shoot you
called.
in your gas pumping arm or your gear shifting arm or your gas pumping leg if you do not come with us, dang Rusty.
Oh, fine, Vilma. You make a good case. All right, fine.
All right, and they start.
I trudge after.
Well, you trudge in front of them because they push you in front of them.
Okay.
And they start moving you out back. Of course, that's meta. Y'all don't know about that because you guys are not keyed
We can't
into
hear
that.
that.
This sucks
I
ass.
maybe
No, that's
did.
out back
We can't hear that. Oh, yeah, we're
because
still
you're
downstairs,
outside
yeah.
and you don't have dang Rusty's comm link.
Nah,
I'm
nah.
assuming
We're not
I
outside, we're
am
still in the basement.
Oh, sorry,
unstill.
you're in the basement.
We're in the
They're
basement.
outside.
I think at this point I might be waiting, peeping around the stairs, staying hidden as much as I
you
can.
want
you know.
to
Just
do
like
that? You want to
Tom
like try to
Cruise
peep upstairs
in
once
War of the
you wait a little
Worlds.
while and Clarissa's like just crying and being like, I can't believe this from the kitchen.
I assume
Yeah, I think I'd like to maybe try to stealthily hear something.
By stealth, you give me stealth plus finesse if you want to move
I don't
closer.
wanna do that.
You
Am
know,
I just on the kitchen floor with a bunch of bullet holes in me?
We don't know what's going on
Unstealth?
with you until they go see it.
Okay.
And it is risky to leave Todd up there, but you're just waiting. You really are just waiting for basically Clarissa to leave too, right? Oh, no, it sounds like that's what you're doing. That's okay. Don't
Yeah.
make a meta decision. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
So after a little bit longer of Clarissa crying and not leaving annoyingly, you hear the crash of a door opening, and then you hear as two people come in like, we're with the hospital. Wait, where's the victim? And then Clarissa screeches, ah! And then you hear a thud as somebody gets kicked to the ground and goes, I'll shoot you in the fucking face. We're taking him out of here. And then you hear a bunch of noise that goes,
I want
is
that
he
insurance.
still alive? Is he still alive?
Yeah.
I think just barely. And then they just start, you hear this just shooting up into the ceiling. And then as they get out, they go like, all right, fire the minigun. And
What?
from
No,
outside,
why?
you start, and then,
Fire it where?
It's in the right
then,
where?
then finally like, finish it off.
What?
And you hear this explosion up
Your
top.
tax dollars at work, ladies and
Here,
gentlemen.
and this is what, and then you hear
Private shit, dude. Though. We're
as
medical
the
providers.
from upstairs, the whole room shakes
Oh, no.
around you.
Is Clarissa dead?
And then Clarissa goes, "Oh my God, this is the worst day ever."
Did
from
this
upstairs.
somehow prevent Tanya and Vilma from taking dang Rusty out of the place?
No, you waited
That
there
happened
long
first,
enough that it was
yeah.
at least a couple minutes before you
Ah.
heard this. But now you smell the telltale signs of burning that ain't coming from the waffles. I tell you, upstairs.
It's coming from the flesh.
Smells like Bernie
And
Sanders.
you hear a bunch of Russian voices going like, coming inside, going, "What happened? What happened? The fucking Wyckoff Hospital people happened. That's what happened. I should have put that guy outside. I didn't know." And the Russian guy goes, "Well, this business couple, we have to find a new place to give our look at porn and give our money away. All right, Clarissa, good luck." And then Clarissa just starts crying more.
Oh, Clarissa.
She goes, "I need a boyfriend."
Dude,
Am I dead or can I
She was
hear
a woman-owned
You're
business.
unconscious and you're in a hospital on your way to Wyckoff.
All right, I didn't hear Clarissa's request to the ether for a boyfriend because I would have
Bruh.
enjoyed that.
You either have your successful restaurant dream or you get a boyfriend, and she just acts one of them
No in
options.
between.
So,
Well, that's
I want to
my
go
whole
just a little
deductible.
bit further. I want you guys. So, you guys leave the basement.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I think we check that back area and we're like, fuck, they took dang Rusty.
So you walk up and Clarissa turns around and goes, "We're closed. Get the fuck out of here. Were you all fucking in the bathroom? I hate when people fuck in my bathroom. All my
Yes.
money got destroyed."
Precisely. We were precisely fucking in your bathroom.
My
Give me
apologies.
deception plus charm as
Yeah.
you leave. Okay. What do you say, Daisy Chain?
My apologies for fucking.
Give me. You don't have to. We'll let Bobby do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
2 hits.
She goes, "I understand. At least one person got their jollies off in this restaurant." And then what? And when I should say you come upstairs, you look in the back room, you can just get to the top stairs and you can just see that Dang is not in the alley because there is now just not a wall
gaping
where there
hole.
was a wall. There's
Yeah.
bullets everywhere that traipse around a comical silhouette of Clarissa who's covered in soot, her hair
Poor
frizzled
thing.
out, crying and sitting there. There's nothing left of the waffle irons, nothing left of the pancake batter. The money is just like tattered confetti all over the place.
Is the
And
syrup cleaned up at least?
the syrup was luckily through the force
Burned
of the explosion
away.
was burned away.
Sugar burns
you can
pretty
see
hot.
through the other side that the wall into the rest of the restaurant is still standing in pretty good condition. It must be all that bathroom tile. But yeah, there are screech marks and everything's blown open. You can see people stepping out into the alleyway, kind of looking around, and you hear in the background, you hear this coming from the background.
I say to
Just
Bobbi,
sirens coming in on the,
Well,
on the
we
right.
may have failed our mission, but at least I get to tell Porny Shinwell that his rival store has been literally destroyed.
Yeah, we definitely fucking beefed this one, ladies and gentlemen.
So you're gonna get out of here before cops show up?
Yeah, let's get out of here. I don't know if we need to call this one a failure or what.
Let's
but
get into my car.
Let me get
Yeah.
etiquette plus presence from all three of you. You can roll luck on this if you want.
Etiquette
hits.
plus what?
One it.
Charm?
Presence.
Presence?
Wish it was charming. Bobby's very charming, but she's not very present.
But you have your presence is wretched.
From all of her.
2. All right. So, yeah, you all. What do? You go out the back alley or do you go through the front?
I think.
Bobby, you make the call.
I think we're probably going out through the back alley.
All right. You wander through the gaping hole in the back of the room,
Yeah.
and you start wandering. You step through the back alley, maybe at a little jog at first, and then once you basically get into the street, you just kind of start walking.
Yeah.
Cop cars pull up behind you, but they basically don't pay you much of a mind. As they arrive, sirens blaring, pull up, and a couple of cops pull up their utility belts and start moseying down into place. Not with that much of a thing. They say, "Keep the sirens going, buddies. We got an excuse this time." And they leave you go. Now, you walk, maybe, just put a beat cop up there. The sirens recede into the distance as you start walking. I'm not sure where, maybe toward the train, but basically just getting away from this location. The siren reducing into the distance, and then you see sitting on a corner, hanging out, leaning on the back of an unmarked black car. You see Mr. Agent Carter.
Fuck.
Who like waves
I
at
thought
you.
it was Dang Rusty.
Who
I was
waves
gonna
at
say
you
it.
and goes, "Well, seems like you guys all had a bang at that reservation. You have a good day now, don't you?"
That don't make no sense, Carter. That joke doesn't make any sense.
He goes, "You have yourself a great day. It looks like you need, hon. It looks like you need to get your hair done. It's all in a frizzy from all this emotion." And then Carter just like walks as you walk on by, smiling real big.
I smile and wave back.
He like kind of frowns a little bit, and it seems like you took some of the wind out of his sails with that one. And I think with that, we are good for this episode of Null York City. Now Todd used a level
Will
point
it take
to
us
not
to
be
talk to
blown
Dang
up.
Rusty?
Dang Rusty is over, presumably with Sokolov somewhere, probably in really big trouble, maybe just for instantly being there. Lance didn't get to shoot a gun, but a lot of guns did get shot.
That's what I get for pushing Big Baddie down the stairs.
It was a good move. I appreciated it.
And yeah, with that, I guess next session we will come back. Let me take this ugly ass Agent Carter off the screen. Let me switch up the music, get a little more jovial as we get out of here. Well, thank you so much for watching. Yakety sack style a la Rosie Rosica over here, Todd. This has been the Wizard Hole Z-team. I guess next time we'll come through and see if you guys can reapprehend Dang Rusty. We'll find out. But I had a great time with Dang Rusty.
We were so close.
Were
My
we though?
God.
Were we though?
We were.
you were
We
very
had him
close.
on the way to the bar, and then all of a sudden these fuckers come through
Fucking
here.
bitches.
I mean, you ran away, but you didn't know who it was, and it did make sense. It was the self-preserving option to run away. You all could have, like, dogpiled Sokolov, but no, you probably made the right decision ultimately, because
No,
it could have been
that-
Agent
that would've
Carter. It
never
could have
made sense.
seen you with Dang Rusty, you know?
I thought it was Carter.
Yeah. And you wanted to get away from Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I like that guy. He's got some jock energy.
Yeah. Big
Believe it
Southern
or-
jock.
Yeah,
energy.
believe it or not,
He's
Bobby
got-
Bobbiano
he's got
thinks
foot-
she's a goth.
He's got football coach, traumatic brain encephalitis, fucking cover up,
Yeah.
fucking the machine.
you've got that Burns.
Down south energy.
Burns all down
I
his
know
face.
that energy.
But over here, Bobbio just admitted that Bobby, at Bobby's core, misguidedly, I suppose, thinks that they're a goth. I love it.
I think I'm pretty anti-establishment. For
Sure.
instance.
For somebody who worked at a giant PR landlord firm.
Yeah,
Loves
but then
cops.
I got fired, so now I'm a misfit.
You did get fired because the champagne corks did rupture the seal on the space station and did kill everybody there.
It wasn't
And
my
you-
fault. I maintained this.
I guess that's true, but you are the PR person, so you good fall guy. So yeah, I guess next time we'll see how much Todd's new body sucks again, and if Todd needs to get another new hot body. This time Lies
Todd
will be
3.0.
back. Lies might be able to send more information other than pinging that Sokolov's out there, and maybe we'll be able to see a bit of Dang Rusty, or maybe a little bit more of that Agent Carter guy. Why don't we go back around and say what up?
I'm Tyler. I play Lance, and I also play Dang Rusty.
I'm Lily, and I play Bobbi Bobbiano.
I'm Jensen, and I play Daisy Chain, not from the movies.
And I'm Rosie Rosica, and I play Todd. Ow, 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 ow,
Ow.
ow.
And I'm Peter Schmidt. I'm the DM, and I'm the wizard, and I'm the hole. I'm all those things.
Hey, whoa.
We
I
will,
didn't live long enough to be the wizard and
You
die
see
the
yourself
hole.
become the whole.